Hey folks, come and join the magic every Saturday night at 9 p.m. Eastern on Show Me Your Pick with my good friend Fruitcake Tony and the live crew.
Four, three, two, one. Let's take this fucker to town.
Wow.
Watch your profanity.
He's fired up already.
Hey now.
4, 3, 2,
It's
1.
a great night to be streaming.
Wow.
Happy New Year, you guys.
That's one of the best
Happy New
intros
Year.
ever, TK.
I like it.
You like that?
I love
did.
that.
I didn't want to wait to it. Yeah.
That's what we do.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Hello, YouTube. How are you? How the devil are you?
It's good. We're all feeling good. I'm feeling good. You feeling good?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. 2022.
Yes, feeling righteous
Thank you,
in 2022.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I am elevated, yes.
I see.
Starting on the first day of a whole new year to ruin.
I know, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I know.
It's
It
good.
is.
It's great. It's good to see you guys. You're all looking good. Yeah.
Good
You
to see
smell
you.
fantastic.
Good to see all you guys. Oh,
I
yes.
know, don't
Yeah.
we?
Right?
Hey,
right.
chat. It's good to see you guys.
Got a big bash afterwards.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
we do.
We're going to have fun.
We got
Snacks. I brought some snacks.
Yeah. Yeah. I have some trail mix available.
Oh, all right. You don't have any of those? You know those crappy like banana things in there, do you? I don't like those.
No, this is
Okay,
just
good.
nuts and raisins. That's all it is.
What was that Gorp? Good old raisins and peanuts,
Gorp, yeah.
right? Remember that?
Oh, yeah. We used to make that Boy Scouts all the time.
Yep, I know.
Remember John Conklin the other night eating all those mellow bars?
Oh
Those
man,
2 bags. I have been jonesing for one of those miserable things ever
Really?
since yes. I'm
Now,
thinking
I
about
really
it all
got
the
into
time.
those.
Can you
I
guys
really got
find those?
I-
Charles?
I'm thinking maybe Fresh Market, Trader Joe's, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm
They're all
on
over
the
the
wrong
place,
side of
though.
the country for those darn things. So,
If you
well,
can't
I'm
find it,
too
I
far
always-
south is what
I
I
can
mean to
always
say.
buy you some and send you some, yeah.
Yeah, they're on East
Yeah.
Coast.
They're
We'll
everywhere
get some
around
down to
here.
you.
Yeah.
We'll get you some.
Yeah, man.
Next time I go to the store, I'll pick some up.
Thank you.
What's up,
Thank you.
chat?
It's the little things.
Yeah.
How was your New Year's?
Yeah.
My
Everybody's-
new year was
Elect.
kind of quiet.
I think a lot of people's was, but that was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
We didn't have nearly the fireworks here that we
Oh.
normally
No.
did. It was a little strange. I heard something at, I was up at midnight, but barely.
Oh, yeah. There was a lot of
And,
entertainment on last night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Here's people firing off guns, but that's it.
Oh wow.
I know.
Yeah. Compared to the year before, it was night and day.
That's
Yeah, last year was people were doing a ton of fireworks in their house, and it was like I said, except for the guns.
Yeah.
There's a farm in the distance from where I live behind me, small farm. Except for that, it was quiet.
Very cool.
Pretty quiet.
So it is January the 1st, and for those of you that don't know, it is my birthday today. After this show, we are having our first annual holiday backstage bash with our past 4 winners.
Yep.
Who I see
Yep.
in the chat. the man himself, Christopher Live
Oh,
South.
good for
Come on,
you.
Christopher.
$180 today. Good
That's
job,
all right,
man.
man. That is.
I
Dan
won
of
30
New
bucks.
Dan, what's
Jersey.
going on, brother?
Dan in New Jersey will be there. Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's awesome. $180, man. You knew when to leave.
Let's see who else. Thomas Santiago is here. Ed is here.
Thomas,
Ed.
Ed, it's good to see you guys.
Right on.
Nice to see everybody.
Keith H. Good to
Keith,
see
what's
you.
up, brother?
Thomas Santiago.
Thomas Santiago. And we'll catch up with the kids as they show up. So yeah, exciting night around here. We're going to be talking about Warrant. We got a party
Oh, yeah.
that we are hosting after.
Yeah, don't forget those winners, though. Wear your passes or
John.
you can't get in.
John, what's going on,
Hey,
brother?
John.
You got to wear those passes or we're not going to let you in. Tommy's bouncing the door. Tommy and Charles.
No, Charles is. Yeah. I'm
Tommy and Charles. You know.
I'm like
I'm gonna
like
leave that
Scott
up there
Parker
all
from
night.
standing behind Charles, and I'm just going,
Hey.
yeah.
You
And Charles
can't
goes,
Hey,
calm
Papa.
down.
Hey, Papa, what's going on, brother? Hey, Symmetry in the chat, too. It's good to see you.
Symmetry. Hey, how you doing? How are you?
Hey, dude.
How the devil are you?
What's going on, Symmetry? Hope you had a good New Year's.
Yeah.
Papa Blue. Good to see you, dude.
Me
Hey, I
too,
gotta
Ed.
have a cup of coffee. I'll be right back.
All right.
All right, man.
Right back.
Okay.
Less sugar, more cream.
Dirty, rotten, filthy, stinking rich.
Dirty, rotten, filthy, stinking, rich.
That's
Warrant.
and that
Yeah,
was a
dude.
cool cover with that dude with the money coming out of his ears. You know?
And yeah, it was
Pretty cool. Good cover art.
I couldn't figure out like this sound all of a sudden. I'm like, what is that? It's like torrential rainfall outside.
Oh, I thought you heard my
All of a
dryer
sudden,
going.
like, in the background.
The benefits of being in the basement is my washer and dryer right over there, so I can hear that. But apologize.
I don't hear it, dude.
Good.
Oh, that's good. I thought you guys could hear it. It's pretty loud.
No, I don't hear the rain either. No.
I don't. No.
Well, I only have a one-story house, so you hear it. You know what I mean on the roof immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Christopher Sawa says, Symmetry, glad to see you're alive after last night. Symmetry, do you got stories? Or
Did you have a little bit to drink there, Symmetry?
bit of the gurgle?
New Year's party.
Yeah, I told these guys last night that I woke up to in the middle of the night because I'm on the East Coast here, and I had gone to bed long before and stopped, and yeah, it was
Oh,
it was
man.
a good time. Yeah, dude.
Oh, boy.
Absolutely.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Right on. Happy New Year.
Glad you made it, Symmetry.
Yep.
Just have some water, eat light, have a nap, and
He pounded an entire bottle of whiskey during. Wow. Yeah, that'll
Oh,
do
really?
it. That will. Last time I did that, I
That'll
ended up
do
on the
it.
floor.
Wow.
that
that
was
Didn't
was
see
college.
that.
We
That
had
was
like
college.
14 people here yesterday. They started drinking early. I didn't drink. I'm the only one who didn't drink by, I don't know. I talked to Tony. It was maybe 10 o'clock or something. Everyone
When it feels
was
good.
plastered by midnight. It was over, right? I wake up this morning like a time clock, get on, go to work, boom, come home. These guys are miserable, just miserable. So
Yeah.
I have learned in my old age, you know, you got to get up the next morning. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Anyway, it's all good. They had a lot of fun, man. They had a lot of fun last night.
I don't miss waking up to hangovers. Don't miss it.
I don't either.
No.
Oh, no, there's nothing cool about that. It sucks. It
No.
absolutely sucks.
My parents never had to endure that, but God bless my buddy's parents. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh goodness.
What's up,
Hey,
Janet?
Janice.
Hi,
Yeah, that's
Janice.
good, sweetie.
Happy New Year, 2022. We are into a new year. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
I'm excited,
I haven't even
hopeful,
thought about
very hopeful and excited.
Yeah, me too. It sounds good. It
Yeah, it
sounds
does.
Yes.
good.
Always starts off promising.
Yeah, I know.
uh,
And then it says, "Hold my beer."
And yeah, exactly.
Let's hope that doesn't happen.
I know,
But
right?
Jesus Christ,
But
me neither,
we'll see. You gotta hope for the best. You gotta keep hope alive.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
So I'm gonna go over to the chat, I think, unless you got some new stuff you're gonna show quick, and then I'll pop over in the chat. But I want to see if you have any
You got
new
stuff, don't you?
things.
Yeah, we didn't have a show last week, so
No, we did not.
Yeah.
yeah. So there is some new stuff going down.
Highlight yourself. Let's check it out.
Holly Lewis in the chat. Hey,
Hey,
Holly.
Holly.
Hey, Holly.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year, Holly.
Here we go.
I think you can do it, Christopher.
You're muted, TK.
Every time I go to this camera, it automatically mutes for some reason.
It does, yeah.
I don't know why that is.
My sweet Lord.
Nice.
Yep.
Hey, he stole that from Quentin James.
I can't read that.
Can't.
George Harrison.
Ah, thank you.
Georgie. Yeah.
That's a sweet pick right there.
All right.
Very cool.
Why didn't you start the sheets?
Somebody said something about machines.
Nice.
All right.
Oh, there's a good pick right there, brother. Nice.
James Lomenzo that played with White Lion, a year with David Lee Roth, and Megadeth. All right.
No, it doesn't count, Christopher Lifestyle.
Taylor's in the chat. Hey, Taylor.
Hey, sweet.
Eric Bloom.
All right. And there's a couple of
There you go. Fuck yeah.
these.
Got your balls to the wall, man.
Dun, 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 dun.
Balls to the wall. Get your balls to the wall, man.
I know, right?
Balls to the
Very cool.
And
I like that band.
all right. So we'll show those last because I know you're going to get a kick out of this, Sandra.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Yeah. But in the meantime, and it's quite appropriate too, should I add.
Oh,
But in the meantime, we'll carry
Okay.
on here. This is from the last 2017. This is a Dave Grohl. And this is a recent one. And this is a mock-up from an album cover from the Sex Pistols, if you remember that album cover. And one side is that, and the other side is that. And this was used recently. This,
Oh, sweet.
yeah.
Brad Paisley.
Yeah, Sandra, that was my wife asking me why I didn't start the sheets.
All right. So I'll show that one.
Okay, and
last.
why didn't you?
Because I didn't want to make more noise than was already making.
All right, kids.
Oh, okay, sorry. Soundgarden. Yes.
Soundgarden.
Very cool pick.
But not only
What?
is it a Soundgarden,
Ah,
it's a Chris Cornell Soundgarden.
I got my Soundgarden guitar,
Wow.
little mini guitar.
That's cool.
That is cool. TK.
Very cool.
That's
Yeah.
really cool cake.
Rest easy, Chris.
Wow.
All right.
Yep.
And last but certainly not least,
Rest easy, Betty White.
everybody see if you can
kidding.
guess.
Guess who the pick is?
Dirk Bilson.
Does that say dude's
Dude's birthday.
Dude's birthday. See,
Yes,
right
dude's
there.
birthday.
Yes, dude's
Very,
birthday for the
very
win.
cool.
It says Diego's butthole. Does it say Diego's butthole?
Dirk Bentley.
No, it says dude's
It's dude's
birthday.
Dirk Bentley, right?
Dirk's Bentley.
Yes. That was hilarious.
And this
I
is a
didn't have my
vintage
glasses
Dirk's
on. I couldn't
Bentley
read it.
from.
It looked like dude's
Yeah.
birthday. It's a cool picture.
Dirty boner.
It really did.
All right, I got one thing to say to that. There you go.
Uh-oh.
Wrong.
right. Womp womp. Crap. That was nice.
Nice TK. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Hey, don't forget, we've got I have an unboxing. I know you guys do from Brendan, right?
Yeah.
A lot of us do. I've got one. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I've been
Sandra,
sitting on that
absolutely.
thing for a week.
I
Absolutely.
have two.
something happened to Sandra's. I don't know what. I sent them all on the same day. That makes me nervous. You know?
She'll get it. The mail's just funky right now.
It is, man.
I guess.
She'll still get it.
I hope so.
It's probably just in the wrong part of the country.
I still got something out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but overall, this holiday season, I try to back off a lot of, getting anything. But this shipping season seemed to be a little not quite as bad as last holiday season.
Yeah, they didn't. Yeah. They kinda
Everything for me worked pretty good, with the exception of one package that still hasn't been delivered. I mean, they're working on it, but out of everything I sent, just one thing. I mean, it's unfortunate that one thing, but man, I did a lot of sending of stuff this year, and to have one thing go wrong, I guess I did okay.
Yeah, I've
Considering,
still got one thing.
and it's funny, the one thing, it's just a T-shirt. That's all it is. It was ordered on the 4th of December.
Wow.
In the bottom, after it says that when you're all done, it says pending. They're in progress is what it says, in progress.
Yeah.
And then there's a little drop box that comes down after everything. It says it'll be there within 4 to 7 days, and it guarantees to be there before or by December 25th. Then there's a drop box that comes down and says, due to COVID restrictions,
Yeah, a lot of things are saying that.
basically
these
it'll
days.
get there when it gets there.
Yeah.
I'm just cutting to the chase. That's basically what it means. So there's a
That's a
disclaimer
little
on it.
thing for them to keep
Yeah.
Good
you
luck.
off their back.
That's
Yeah,
a cover,
and it's
cover your ass.
going to California, right
Yeah,
smack
let me
into
see.
downtown California, Hollywood, LA. So
I have
you
a
would think it
tracking
would-
number that doesn't even work anymore. That's what worries me. It's like, fuck.
Yeah.
I ordered this
yeah.
back in October,
Oh, I gotta look.
and the people I ordered it through assure me that it's on its way. And I'm like, so it must be in one of those cargo ships stuck in the harbor somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Ridiculous.
God damn it.
It's ridiculous.
I
Yeah.
want my stuff.
Oh,
So
Excuse
anybody who has mail that is coming from me and us here at Show Me Your Pick or Halenville Live, it is on the way. Everything, there's nothing outstanding here. Yeah. stuff gets
Yeah,
mailed
just
out next day.
Patience.
Yeah, but so
Just a little patience.
it's coming, kids. Yeah. So tonight for our giveaway, I think we should unbox first
Open your stuff.
because
Yeah.
part
Yes,
of
yes.
unboxing stuff might end up being part of our giveaway. So
Yeah, let's do
can't
the
show
yeah.
what
Open
we're
your guys'
giving away
thingies
for
that
trivia.
that I didn't get.
That you didn't get.
I
Mhm.
swear it wasn't on purpose. I'm getting a look. Because you got me
Are they gonna
attention.
are they gonna
Huh?
come are they gonna come after me for this postage due, or will they just give up?
No, I didn't think you. I don't know why, because I sent them all.
What?
I sent them.
happened?
After me for the postage
I
due,
thought
or
you
will
were
they just
kidding.
give
Oh,
up?
Mine
yeah.
says
thought you guys were-
postage
They come
due
after
just the
you.
same.
Yeah, it's
That-
federal, man.
That is messed up.
Anything with
in
the
a
mail.
big
Yours says it
stamp
too?
too, right up on top. It's kind of
What
crazy.
the hell is that?
Oh
They'll
shit!
take you
All
to
right.
jail
Then.
over that 17 cents, man.
Oh,
You better
dude,
fucking
Check
get 'em.
this
Come
out.
on.
This is cool.
What is
Really?
it? What is it?
Dude.
Oh,
Postage
dude.
due.
Oh, cool. It's one of those pick things.
Yeah, Tony.
You
Tony
know, I
has one,
mentioned
so he
I
didn't get
wanted one of these, and
Yes.
damn, I really appreciate this. Check
Those,
this.
those are badass.
This is cool as shit.
Nice.
This is
Hang,
really cool.
hang
I
on,
need one of these.
Charles. Hang on,
You're
dude.
good, brother.
Hang
You're
on,
good.
Charles.
You're good. My goodness.
All right,
Nick.
so I've
This
got
is nice.
we've got a slew of Brendan,
Brendan
B.
B. Squared
Squared
pick.
picks.
Very
Check
nice. Very nice.
Check it. A
Very
lot.
nice.
All right, and now this is
Hashtag
what is
noise.
so cool here. And I'm gonna, before I show it, let me put a couple in here. This is ingenious. Brendan B. Squared. He's made me
Can I ask?
one.
Can I ask a quick question? Does it look like the skull has a mohawk with the picks in there the right way?
Yeah, check this
Yes.
out. Check it. Check it. Oh, dude, I'm loving it. Oh,
Oh,
Brendan.
damn.
I love that.
It's a genius.
makes me
dude.
happy.
Look, look. And it's got the
Awesome.
grooves in it that hold the picks.
Nice.
That's 3D printed. That was a file.
I,
It's awesome.
That
I
is
do love that. That
fantastic.
is cool, man.
I sent you that, Tony, because already sent you what I sent everybody else.
Badass, man.
With
That
the
is
springy
that
pick
is
holder.
ingenious, dude.
That is
I didn't come up with that.
badass.
That is
But it's
oh
cool.
my goodness.
It's
All
cool.
right, there's
I
more
know,
in
watch my
here.
profanity.
I don't know. Check this out. Hang on.
Oh yeah, that I forgot to send you last time, TK. There's one more. I think
Hang
there's
on,
one more thing in
something
there,
else
right?
in
Now
here,
is that
too.
what everybody got a skull with?
Oh,
that-
dude,
No.
check
I
it,
didn't get a
dude.
skull. No, no,
No.
Oh
no.
man,
Only Tony got a skull.
Okay,
right
so
now.
okay,
So
I
you
got
didn't
a
get skull,
note.
Sandra.
so we get to
But,
see a few.
yeah, but we're
different
not
things.
reading
Okay.
notes either.
I got
those
an
are
apple and a note.
yeah, those are just
Wouldn't be the
personal
first
to you
time.
guys. You don't have to read those outside. You don't have to read those out loud.
All right, dude. But
But-
look at this,
Badass.
dude.
Look at that.
It's a
Oh, yeah.
coaster.
That was my. Tony gets all the prototypes. That was my prototype.
Dude, that is so cool.
prototype
because-
Look at
Starbucks
Tom.
coaster.
Here's my coaster.
Yeah.
So which
That's
one
nice.
would
I
you
like
rather
Tom's,
have?
too.
Yeah, I
I'd
don't know which one
rather-
you're going to use.
No, I know which one I'm gonna use.
That's nice.
Well, see, now that Sandra's package did not come,
Can you
She's gonna
highlight
get-
Tom for a minute?
she's going to get one of these.
Oh,
Nice.
Tom's got.
Tommy.
something.
Nice.
Yes,
Oh,
Look at that. Look at that.
dude.
Screen,
That
man.
is so cool.
those are ours. Like,
And then they're all pieces of a cigar box, so it's not just like wood, from anywhere. So
And look at sand.
I signed it.
even better.
Said, Tommy.
That's a nice piece of wood.
Nice, dude. So those
Awesome.
yellow ones are his too?
No, everybody got one pick with one of those. The rest of them are your own, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just put a bunch of other ones in.
That
Yeah, I
is
did
so
too.
cool.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
Very cool. Thanks, B.
that is
Yeah, you got it, man.
awesome.
So yeah, I did not.
I
have
I
enough,
still have to pick my butt.
I didn't have enough skulls to send everybody. So but I'm printing more. So if you want one, let me know and you'll get one. Sandra's going to get one because she didn't get her package, and I'm really pissed about that. But what's yours, Charles? I forgot what's. Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
This is super cool.
There you go.
Nice.
Check this
The
out.
color pops. Yeah, I like
Brennan,
that
I'm
one too.
loving
I like them
you.
all so far.
I am absolutely stoked, and mine is signed
Nice.
as well.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Nice.
I'm actually going to use this. I'm going to use it
Oh,
all the
yeah.
time. It's going
I hope
right
so.
up on the desk, and I'm
There you go.
using, software now. I'm not using my amp so much, so I'm right there at that computer.
Cool.
And this is going to be functional, brother. Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you
Right
very
on,
much, man.
dude.
Very
CK
cool.
got one too. Sent one to the CK. Yep.
Oh,
was pretty
yeah,
cool.
bro.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
I love that these are handmade. I just love that.
Cool little,
Very cool.
little slice cigar box. Nice.
Excellent.
Thank you, Brendan.
Cool. Glad you got it, man.
Nice, dude. Nice.
And I'm sorry, Sandra, that yours did not come. So,
I've
will.
got
Now you-
one of
It'll-
but now
those.
you
it'll
get
get-
extra stuff.
It'll get here. It will.
Yep.
I got one too.
Yes, that's why you didn't get one this time,
Sooner
TK.
or
That's why you
later
got.
it's bound.
That's why you got the skull, buddy.
I love it,
That's
dude.
cool.
Yeah,
Very
I
cool.
use mine too.
Cool.
And this skull, though, dude. Look,
Yeah, pretty cool, right?
how cool
It's
is that?
more than cool, Brendan.
And it's got
really
the grooves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 picks that you can
Yep.
put.
Yeah, there's one. They had two different designs. One
Oh my
can have
God.
picks. One can
I'm
have
gonna
picks.
be I'm gonna be trading out different colored picks to
Go
make
this
his
way?
mohawk different.
One, yeah,
That's
Okay.
badass too. Fuck yeah.
yeah. One goes that way, and one goes the other way.
I got a bunch of picks, dude.
So
I got a lot of. Look at this.
yeah, those are one of my favorite things that I found with this 3D printer. Hey, look at that! A lot of picks there.
Nice.
And they all look like that.
Yep. Because my new butt cheeks
Right
ones didn't
on.
come yet.
All right.
Okay.
So we're going to put these. Well, he doesn't have no clothes on, so we can only show him from the back. So we're going to put these.
I know. Look at that butt.
Put them in your butt.
We're gonna We're going to put the butt cheek picks in the butt. All right.
Gonna put it in the butt.
In the butt. What was that? One of those dating game questions? Where was the weirdest place you ever had relations? In the butt.
Ooh.
I think it was one of those like 70s shows.
Yeah.
And
It was
then
the
the
one
guy
where
said,
like married couples come on, I think.
yeah. What do you like about this show? It's like Bachelorette. It's like couple number 2 or something like that. One guy's like, wait a minute.
I like the one where they were like, what is your favorite thing about being on the show today? And he was like, that my wife brought her hot friend.
No.
He says it on live on the
Wow.
tape.
Oh wow.
She smacks him right on the arm. Yeah.
People are crazy.
How long you think they stayed married?
Until the show was over.
Yeah.
Right. Oh god. Come on, we got a band to talk about, notes to post, and
Oh yeah. We
trivias to ask, and
Oh, we're in no hurry. Jeez.
we talked about Warrant.
oh, I hear crinkles. You got something else?
No, I'm just.
Throw it away.
Yeah, I got a new coaster, man. I am totally digging
Nice
the,
coaster, brother.
Yes.
the Van
That
Halen
is cool.
stripe. Yeah, my other one was a rooster. So thank you, dude.
Hey man. You're welcome.
I can retire the rooster.
Retire the rooster.
Yeah, dude.
They come to snuff the rooster.
Right on.
Reverse flying guitar picks.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, that's a good idea. You know?
There you go.
Reverse flying guitar pick.
Yeah, so throw them at the band.
Mm.
And you know, the band might pick up some and throw them back to the crowd.
Right.
Or
Be
yeah,
like,
or
get this off our stage or
throw some up
whatever.
in the air, throw some up in the air at a concert, and people might pick them up and then be like, "Oh, hey, what's this?"
Yeah,
Yeah,
people might think that the band threw
Yeah,
them and then be like,
right.
yeah, give me one of them. I got a great one. Yeah.
Good idea, actually. A really good idea.
Way to go, Sal.
Oh yeah.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, I do. I do leave one or two here, you know, at the mall or at the drugstore, you know. Why not?
Nice.
I almost bought an MTV T-shirt the other day. I actually almost did. So it's funny to see Tony wearing one. But yeah, it's a cool shirt.
Dan it.
All right,
Dan it.
I'm done. I'm done. I'll be there in a minute, chat.
Yeah,
She'll
look
be
out.
there
She
in a
coming.
minute.
See you, kiddo.
I always love that checkerboard logo.
I like the
I
spaceman.
don't know if I'm going now. Just whenever Tony
Oh.
kicks me out.
Okay.
My bad.
He didn't hear
No.
me.
Oh, not that wall, Keith H.
Excuse me.
That's a very special wallet, not that one.
Yeah, so chat, make way. Sandra is gonna keep you guys company.
Look out.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we may have a special guest or two along the way this evening.
That'd be great.
Yeah,
A lot of fun. That'd be a lot
if
of fun.
not here live, you lucky ones at the party afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we have trivia ready for you winners backstage.
Nice.
All of your merch, all of your prizes. Yeah, we're going to have fun tonight.
Make sure you have your pass because the one working the door is going to ask to see it.
Yep.
That's it. So we're going to go probably till right before 11 here live, and you winners stand by. We will send you the link immediately after we end this broadcast on YouTube. Yeah.
Oh boy.
And it's my birthday too.
It's Tony's
Yeah.
birthday, man.
Watch out, boy.
It's
Watch
your birthday.
out. Watch out.
Very cool.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, dude.
It's your
No,
birthday.
but it not so great to have your birthday on holidays, so it
No.
you know.
Well, it's not on Christmas, so it could be, you know. Then you kind of lose out. It's on Christmas,
Well,
or not. Maybe you get double.
kind of
gifts.
close enough. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
All right.
Cool.
Good. It's all good.
Happy
it is.
holidays. Oh, and have a good birthday too.
Tony,
Yeah.
how many times have you seen Warrant?
How many times have I seen Warrant? Ooh.
Yes.
Twice, 3 times.
3 times. I never have. Brendan?
No, I have not.
Charles?
10
A bunch.
ish.
Ah. All right. DK?
Ish. 10
Zero.
ish.
Tom?
Never.
Negative.
Tommy.
No? Okay. Wow. So 3 of us. Never seen him. All right. Wow. It's going to be interesting to hear Charles and tell some stories about it. Tony for sure.
Oh, well.
I can't wait.
Mhm.
All right.
We'll have to rearrange. I'm kidding.
Kick me out of here.
You're out of here.
Be good.
All right, chat.
Look out.
Look out.
Look out.
Look out.
She gone.
She gone, but she will
We'll be
be back. Yeah. All right. So, Warrant. I know you've seen them a bunch, Charles. I've seen them a couple of times. I saw them once for free.
That's priceless.
I saw them for free in
Yeah.
an arena
No.
with 20,000 people. Yeah, for free. We'll get into all that.
Who are
Yeah.
they playing? Were they the headliner?
No, they
arena?
were the opening act. This was 88,
Rat? Was it
89.
with Rat
Poison.
or
No, it
Poison?
was
Okay, I was
Poison.
going to say
It was
either Rat or Poison
yeah.
probably in '88.
Um,
Yeah.
Something happened, but we'll get into
Yeah.
that.
Cool.
But
Very
yeah.
cool.
But look, in the meantime, since Sandra has gone to the chat,
Are we going to talk about her behind her back? That's cool. No problem. She won't even hear. Go ahead.
I'm afraid of Sandra.
So am I.
we instead are going to bring in somebody who's going to help us talk about Warrant and help us
We got a
bring
special
in the
guest.
new year. We got a special guest.
Sweet.
Yeah.
First guest of the new year.
First guest of the new year. And,
Who is it?
And
Who is
what
it?
a better guest.
Who is it?
Who is it?
All right, kids. You ready?
Uh-huh.
Ready. There he is.
Oh!
Dirty, rotten, filthy, stinking! Woo! She's my cherry pie. Cool drink of water, such a sweet surprise. Tastes so good, make a grown man cry. Sweet cherry pie, yeah.
Woo.
All right.
Excellent.
Show's over. See you next year, folks.
Right on.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Mr. Mankuta. How are you?
Happy
John.
New Year. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year, man.
Hey, buddy. Good to see you,
And
man.
happy birthday, obviously, to the big guy up
Thank
there.
you, dude. Now
Happy
it wants
birthday,
to work.
brother.
I had
Hell
to bang it
yeah.
on my knee.
I
Well,
like girls on
That's
their
what
knees
she
myself.
said. Right?
Yep.
Oh, man.
And I know I'm taking the box of my beloved Pecani, me love you long time. Beloved
Yes.
Sandra Pecani.
Excellent.
Right on.
Day or night, man.
Very
Yes.
Yeah.
cool. Yep.
Man, oh man.
Yeah.
It's good to see you, John.
Yeah, man.
What's
Thanks for
new,
stopping
man?
by.
How's
Guys,
Hollywood?
Well, I'm actually at Mama Kuta's house right now. I'm in New York visiting
you're in the
her
New York.
right now.
Tell her we said
Yeah,
hello.
I will. In fact, you know what's funny is Charles. We were actually just talking about you because she has the birthday card you sent her hanging up on the bulletin board, and she saved the envelope. She's like, "You got to see this. He spent $27 on postage to get it to me." I'm like, "What?" And I realized, oh, you sent it overnight. I'm like, you could have just sent it express, man.
It's her birthday, man. You know, some things are more important than some things. You know what I'm saying?
That was really sweet of you, man.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you.
love Mama
Thank you.
Mankuta, dude. You
Yeah.
tell her we said hello and Happy New Year, and we love her. Absolutely.
I absolutely will tell her, everybody. And
That's awesome.
let's. How are you guys all doing?
Hey,
Doing
man.
good so far.
Excellent.
We made it through last year. It's cool.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
We are doing good,
It was-
dude.
yeah.
I'm really glad to get through 2021, man. What a fucked year, and ending with my beloved Betty White
I know.
going
Yeah, no
going to heaven.
No kidding. No kidding.
But like,
Yeah,
you know, if you guys watched the New Year's Eve show last night, which I'm happy my buddy Symmetry in the chat is there, survived last night. And
Yeah, we heard some
rock
things.
on, Symmetry, you the man, brother. But I had a little Betty White angel. You know how I usually have that Betty White hand puppet. Sometimes I had Betty White angel, and she pointed out, she's like, you know, I'd rather have ended 2021 with a tragedy than started 2022 with a tragedy. So, all right, there's typical Betty White optimism. So,
Sure.
There you go. Yep.
Awesome, man.
Yeah,
But it's like that. It's like that moment in Star Wars: A New Hope where the beginning of the movie where it's like, something's boarding your ship, right? And all the soldiers are lining up. The rebel soldiers are lining up, and they're looking around and they're like waiting for something to happen. And it's like, then C-3PO walks by. We're doomed. We're doomed. And it's like, that's 2022 right there.
Yeah.
That's messed up, man.
Yeah, it's tough. Hopefully it holds off to be a good year. It's got to be
yeah,
better.
absolutely.
Gotta be
Blue
better.
Rhino's an optimist too. He's an optimist.
for you,
too.
Blue Rhino, man.
It's good. Going to be a
Cool.
good year, I think. Good year.
Yeah.
That's good, buddy.
Right.
I woke up in the middle of the night, John, and I'm here on the East Coast, and it looked like you guys were having way too much fun
Yeah, we did
ringing
5
in the
hours.
new year.
We did 5 hours last night, which isn't as long a show as we've done before, because Johnny and I did one New Year's Eve for, I think it was 9 hours, and
Wow.
people were in and out. But I'm a workaholic with that stuff, so I'll stay on as long as the audience wants to.
Yeah.
There you go. Hey, KXM Rock in the chat. It's good to see you, bro.
It's good to see everyone. Let's see who is in the chat. I know you guys did a roll call. I'm just going to see for myself. Let's see. My girl Sandra Picorni, of course. Keith Campbell, KXM Rock. Holly Lewis. Yeah, I know. Betty White, right? Nightbot in the house. Thomas Santiago. Happy New Year, man. Christopher Live Sawa, my fellow tall guy. Happy New Year. Dan in New Jersey. My man Symmetry. So glad, man. Symmetry was like Papa Smurf last night. He was just blue, and he was under the mushroom. Papa Blue in the house. Eddie Dubrul. How am I pronouncing that wrong? Am I pronouncing that wrong, man?
Dubril.
Say it again. Dubril.
Dubril. Eebreel. Look at it like that. Dubril. I hope the guy got that right.
Yeah, I know. We're all either way. We love you. Keith H in the chat. Let's see. Dan, Keith, Christopher, and obviously us. Taylor Green in the house. Hey, Taylor.
Hey, Taylor.
Let's see. Thomas Santiago. Charlie S in the house. Let's see.
Dubril.
Dubril. Janice, la 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 la. Hey, Janice, Happy New Year.
Janice.
Good to see Janice. Let's see. And I know we have some, let's see, John Conklin's in the house. I know we have some contest winners also that are going to be coming in later. Very, very cool.
We do. And a couple of them are here already. Dan in New Jersey and Christopher Livesour.
Who are the other winners?
Jeff K and
Taylor
Green.
Taylor Green.
So they're gonna be in the after show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes,
nice. Yep. That'll be cool to hang. I'll hang out for that.
Yeah.
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah.
So where did I walk in? Where did I walk in on your Warrant conversation? What were you guys up to?
We hadn't even started.
We were basically just getting ready to start. We knew you were coming in. So.
And Charles had just said he saw him, what, 10 times, 12 times?
Yeah, 10-ish. All through the late 80s, man. They're an LA thing.
Yeah.
LA thing.
Yeah.
I'm with Charles. I love Warrant, and I've said this for years, that they are one of those bands that really, really is great live. Some bands, I've said this before on other shows, some bands, they come in and they're like, you want them to sound like the record, but they really don't. And Warrant has always gone over and above any of the shows I've seen. I've seen them probably as much as you, Charles. They really come on and they just really work for the audience. They're doing, synchronized, guitar swings and stuff. Janie, rest in peace, was an amazing frontman.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say it just like this. No finer lead singer frontman on the face of the earth has ever come out of LA better than Janie Lane.
Wow, man.
Period.
That's
Absolutely.
high praise.
That's
It
I mean,
is.
that's what he delivered. The thing about it is I never saw him in a major arena. I never saw him in arena shows. I've only seen him in what you would call small clubs, and then I guess you would call it maybe theater venues, less than 1,000 people. Biggest show I ever saw him at was the Country Club. You're familiar with the Reseda, the Country Club.
yeah.
In Reseda, 1,000 people. That's what that place is. That's the biggest show I ever saw them play. Was in Reseda at the Country Club.
And welcome, Six String Bean, and who else walked in? Simon Hosford.
Simon, what's going on, bro?
Welcome, you guys.
Nice to see you, man.
Yeah, and Janie was, I mean, he was a really nice guy. I met him a couple of times, hung out with him a bunch, and just really, really, again, like you said, he was a really good frontman. He knowed how to connect. He knew it's New Year's Day. All right. He knew how to connect with an audience. He really did. Yeah. And I love that.
Oh yeah. He did. Yeah. He worked it. He did. I saw him a couple of times back in the 88 era. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, I didn't see him in 86 at all. I saw him 4 times in 85.
Wow.
3 at the Trube. Not right next to each other, back to back. They were like spread out. They played the Trube like 3 times in 85. So early 85, middle 85, late 85. And then they played another show in 85. I want to say that was the Country Club. First time I saw him at the Country Club. So that would have been, the end of 85. Then I can't remember seeing him in 86.
Charles, are these gigs all before they got signed?
No, they were it was before. It was all club stuff in the early days, just before that. 87, I believe, is when they toured their first album. Is that correct, John? 87?
Right, or 80?
It sounds about right, like
87. Yeah, they toured for
Yeah.
the tour that Tony saw was their first major tour for their
Well,
first
I
major
think
album.
I'm trying to think. It might have been 88, early 88.
I think it was early because when I saw them, they were the Poison opening act.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I saw them a bunch of times with Poison. I saw them a bunch of times with everybody.
Well,
but,
in 87, they were still playing the club. They were still playing Gazzarri's in 87.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
Sanford said it was 88, the debut. So
I believe I saw them at the Roxy in 87 as well. They played one show, never saw them at the Whiskey, ironically. They didn't play there a lot, but they did play the Whiskey on 1 or 2 occasions.
I don't believe I've ever seen him at the Whiskey. I've
Never
seen him.
saw him. I wish I had.
Various places.
Yeah, but you could in the late, like around 87, 86. And the thing about it is I didn't see him play in 86, but I was still clubbing a little bit in 86. I was still on the strip a little bit. And they were.
I've been to strip clubs myself. Oh, wait, what did you say?
I know.
What did you mean?
That's where I saw you before. Anyway, Bill Gazzarri had his eye on him. Now, they were already well known. They'd played the Trube several times. They'd played the Country Club several times. And I remember, you guys might even know, there's a video on MTV somewhere of a Warrant video, and Bill Gazzarri's is like, he's sitting back and he's acting, just like Bill. What a character. Like almost like he discovered him, and by that time, geez, man, everyone knew who they were. But they were frequenting.
Hey guys, I want to know what the big talk is.
Yeah, well, they were frequenting Gazzarri's.
Like that character in the video.
A lot in 87. That's where you could see him. I think I saw him twice there in 87. But I saw him at this place called the Water Club in San Pedro, California, of all places. In 88, I believe it was. Had to have been 88. And that wasn't a big club, and I don't think it's even there anymore. It was really divey and seedy. I'm really surprised they even played the place. And that's the only rock band I'd ever seen played there. But then they played in Corona, California with Rat in 89. And so I saw them with Rat. That's the last Rat show I ever saw. That's the last time I saw Robin Crosby alive. It's the last time I saw Janie Lane live, for that matter. Now that I think about it. Shit.
Mm.
Anyway, yeah. So they were regular fixtures in LA at the late 80s period. They were regular fixtures more at the Trube and more at the Country Club than they were really in any other club at that time. But God, they left a freaking stamp. And when I say Janie Lane, look, that dude had crowd control. He could walk out and he just popped it. You know, John, you've seen him.
The thing
One
about
of the
Janie was
personal
he got in the crowd. That was one of Janie's big things.
Yes,
Janie
he would let
used
the
to
crowd
literally,
embrace him.
like part the sea. He'd go into the crowd.
Yes.
There was one time, and this was after I got to know him a little bit. So he, we had already talked, and I was friendly with the other guys in the band there. So he knew how to spot me like in an audience. So there was one point where I don't remember what distracted me, like some chick's tits, or maybe I was looking at my beeper at the time. But there was something where he's singing, and I'm in a club. It was on Long Island, and he's singing. And I looked up from it, and he was on stage, and then something distracted me. Let's say it was a pair of tits or something, and all of a sudden, in front of me, like this close to my face, is Janie with the microphone. 1 for the money, 2 for the shot. Like obviously wanted to ambush me. Like he saw me look away for a minute, and he just took that opportunity to run down and scream right in my face, like inches
hilarious.
away, and just scared the fuck out of me. Excellent. But that's the type of fun guy he was.
Excellent.
That's awesome.
That's the kind of way they all were.
I'm still friends with I'm friends with Jerry. I'm still friends with Joey. I actually had lunch with Joey recently, and Eric I've talked to at NAMM and talked to on the phone, about hey, you want to get rid of that guitar, kind of that kind of stuff.
By the way, not meaning to cut you off, but
no,
did you happen to bring anything to show us tonight by any chance?
Here's the problem. I'm in New York.
Yeah.
So I don't have any Warrant gear with me.
Oh, that's
and I have some of that stuff. And
you do. That's why I asked.
I'm sorry. I've had I have 3 of Jerry's basses, and I have Eric's Sex guitar, and Joey, I have something of Joey's. I can't really talk about it right now. Not yet, but I do. I have something of Joey's too. So I have something from each of the guys, something recognizable from everyone.
That is awesome.
Do you know Robert Mason?
I don't know Robert.
No.
It's like Joey, I've seen it NAMM a bunch of times because, his side gig is working for Pearl Drums. So I see him at NAMM and I talk to him, and, we have mutual friends. So recently myself and one of our mutual friends, we all got together for lunch. And then Eric, I see at NAMM, and I've, talked to him online and on the phone. And Jerry, I've talked to on the phone about basses. There was one point he wanted to know if I wanted to get rid of the Dirty Rotten Filthy Stinkin' Rich cover album cover graphic bass, and I didn't. I didn't.
Yeah, I would want
no.
Yeah, awesome. but he said if I ever got rid of that, would I reach out to him? So I said sure, but I said that was the one out of it, and I don't play bass. So I always said, maybe I would work something out with, one of the other 2 basses I have but the one bass I definitely wanted to keep of the 3 is the same one that, he wants as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Don't give him back that one. You keep that one. My buddy T-Cake
for sure.
might want that one.
Yeah. Maybe for his birthday.
Yeah.
But Eric, I have the Sex guitar, which is really fun. It's for those that know Warrant, their graphics are really, really recognizable. Like certain bands have really recognizable graphics. Rat, Poison, and Warrant is another one. And Eric's Sex guitar, it's a leg in a red high heel, stepping on a tube of lube, and it's spelling out the word sex. And all around the guitar, these little drawings of people having sex all around the guitar.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's fun. That
Classic.
says Eric Turner on the fretboard. So that's my Eric guitar.
Classic.
You know, and Eric also had the Money guitar, which I've offered to buy off him many times, and he doesn't want to get rid of that. And he had the Trojan Condom guitar, which looks like a Les Paul made by BC Rich. And yeah, you have to remember also, Joey used to work for BC Rich. He used to work for Jackson first. He worked for Grover Jackson at Jackson Guitars, and he stayed there. And then he worked briefly at BC Rich also in the late 80s as well, doing the electronics over there. So he was a really versatile guy. And excuse me. And at one point, he told me this recently. At one point, he was working at BC Rich, and he later on left to do something else for like his father's friend who had a business. And then they got signed. And his father's friend said, you know, hey, you know, if you need to leave, I mean, that's cool. You don't have to give me 2 weeks notice. Good luck with your music career. It's like, hey, thanks. And his father called him back. How dare you do that to my friend? Leave him without notice and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, whoa, dad. You know, it's like, he never really approved of that music career, you know, but it kind of worked out pretty well.
Yes, it did.
Mhm.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
He-
But too, they say what you want. Those individual players, Eric and Joey and Steven on drums, they were, as a band, very tight.
They were.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you have to also realize, and well, let's keep going on the guitars before we get to the players themselves. Joey also had 2 really cool guitars. I thought they were like some of the coolest ones of the 80s. The Felix the Cat guitar.
I love that.
And the Roadrunner Coyote guitar.
Yep.
And both of those had split fretboards, half maple and half rosewood. And that's something that I thought was really neat.
It's very unique.
And yeah, I like those. And, you know, again, very unique. There's the Sex guitar. That's the one of Eric's that I own.
So cool.
So I really dig that. And there's the Trojan guitar. Another very well-known guitar. He's got a Nagel too. If you look down in the second row left, second row of the far left, he's got, that's a later one. That's one of the Ibanez's right there. That he has a Nagel guitar also, which I like those Nagels. He's got that one. And then you go down to Joey's guitar, or Joey's guitars. You'll see the split fretboards that he had.
You got the controls there, Tommy.
Let's see. You could probably Google. Well, let's see. That's a refinish of Felix. Google Warrant Joey Allen guitars. Let's see what comes up. Because I think we all remember these guitars very well.
Oh yeah. MTV made him famous.
Well, there's another one, the Spy versus Spy guitar. That's a double neck. I never got into double necks, but I love the graphic on that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
The old Mad Magazine Spy versus Spy. I remember he used that in the Heaven video.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is very cool.
Hey, John, you know the famous when they did Heaven live in that outside arena? Where was that? Was that in Louisville?
I don't know.
You know when they were all wearing the white leather outfit?
Yeah. I don't know where that was. I know the costume, Janie's costume from that is in a Hard Rock Cafe at this point.
I was going to ask you about that. That's where I was actually going. If any of that leather clothing is if you know who owns it. That's iconic, man.
I mean, I don't know if Joey and Eric and Jerry still have theirs, or Steven, but I know Janie's specifically is definitely in a Hard Rock Cafe, because I remember seeing it and pointing out and going, "Oh, I remember that."
For some reason, I'm thinking it's Louisville, Kentucky. It's a stadium in Louisville, Kentucky. I don't know why. That's probably not accurate, but that's where I would bet if that's where I was thinking it was.
It's a cool video. I mean, that's the thing about Warrant. You know, they had the Big Talk video, which was really a lot of the fake guy looking like the album cover guy, with the fake head, and I want to know what the big talk is. They're in a cage, and but the best Warrant videos were really just them being them, Uncle Tom's Cabin, of course, was cool because it's them playing around. But that's one thing that was really neat about them, was that when they were just playing and being themselves, their stage show itself spoke for them. They were just really cool looking on stage. They had cool graphic guitars. They were into the the whole hairband costume scene.
They had a great vibe between one another. Their interaction vibe was
worked
cool.
well as a cohesive unit, playing together. The three instruments, 3 stringed instruments were always in line and moving together and stuff. They really had that down. Can we get up photos of Joey's guitars, the Felix and the Roadrunner? Because those are probably the 2 more famous ones out of. And again, Joey had those split boards. I really thought that was a cool gimmick too.
I haven't seen that anywhere else.
I saw
can't
one,
think of another rocker anyway that had it.
I have never seen that anywhere else except one custom shop ESP had a board like that, and I think there was a replica of the Felix the Cat guitar someone made that had that. But other than that, no. And it's that's a really cool. It was a cool gimmick, very memorable.
Yes. Yeah.
Let's see. Who's working the controls on that today?
You got that, Tommy?
Yeah, I'm looking for it. Everything I find I'm just finding small images. Hold
on. My penis must be in there then. I'll tell you while he's looking at. There we go. There you go. That's a great one right there. We're on the right. Click on that one on the right.
It's for some reason it's linked through. Can I get the actual? Or is it? There we go. Now
there you go.
Nice.
Now look how cool that thing is.
That is so badass.
Now he doesn't have that anymore. I've been looking for years to find that one. So
you don't know where it is?
Collection. No, it's in someone's collection somewhere, but I don't know who. He traded it away many years ago, like in the 90s.
What is it?
It's the Felix the Cat BC Rich Gunslinger, and it's one of the few that was made with the rosewood and the maple fretboard, and I just love that. It's Felix the Cat giving you the finger. He's got his bag of tricks has some woman's bra hanging out of it. I mean, just very cool. Warrant also was very big on the sex jokes, which I can certainly relate to. And on the back of their guitars were always these fun sayings like "We want head," "Suck our dicks," "Flash your tits," things like that. "Do you swallow?" Things like that were always lettered on the back of the guitar. In fact, when you look at the Cherry Pie video, one of the instruments, all the instruments were borrowed for that video, just to be like bright red. That I think they borrowed Carvins, and those aren't the guy's instruments. But Jerry had just gotten a new bass, and he wanted it in the video. And they're like, "Well, you can't really play because it won't fit in with the motif." And he said, "Well, how about I just flash the back at one point?" So you see in that video where it says "grab a piece," and that's the back of his actual bass.
That's cool.
Yeah, and then there's the Roadrunner guitar. See if you could find a photo of that. Joey's Roadrunner guitar. Let's see. And these graphics were pretty much done by Dan Lawrence, who is one of the biggest geniuses in the 80s graphic scene. I mean, most graphics that guitar players played back then were usually by him. If it was a BC Rich or Jackson.
Why is this not coming up?
Sure, it's got to be somewhere.
See if there's any.
No, that's floating around. The Roadrunner. It's the Roadrunner and the Coyote. And it's basically answering the question, what happens if the Coyote finally catches the Roadrunner? And he's strangling him, and he's basically choking him to death. And he says a line from Scarface, "Stupid fuck, look at you now."
That's it.
Yeah, which is a lot of fun.
This is the best, John.
It's got to be in there somewhere.
Try Roadrunner, 2 words.
Well, maybe.
Maybe I wouldn't think it would be, but
I'm shocked this isn't coming up right now.
Yeah, you think it would just pop right up?
Just put Joey Allen, BC Rich, Coyote.
no, yeah.
Let's see.
That's the sex one.
That's
Can't
the
see
sex
that
one. That's
well.
Eric Turner's.
Oh no.
That's weird. That's like one of the most recognizable guitars
weird.
out there.
That is really weird. I don't know.
You're putting Joey Allen, Warrant, BC Rich?
I'll put Warrant after it.
There's Felix, or a replica of Felix.
That was the Nagel. What's this one?
That might be it, in fact. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
that's
that's
it.
it.
Click on that one.
Kind of
I
hard.
think that's it. Yeah, zoom in on that thing. Was that Niels Lauer?
Can't get it any larger. There you go. It's about as big as you can get it.
Oh, that's a killer.
Okay, well there you go. You can see it. So Coyotes
Yeah.
caught the Roadrunner, and there again is that split board that was just so freaking cool back then.
Now, John, these 2 guitars, where are they?
The Roadrunner, it's around, and the Felix guitar, I have no idea where it is.
Yeah.
Around.
That Roadrunner's badass.
It's
man.
around.
Yeah.
It's around.
These are.
It's a work of art, you know.
It's around. Maybe I'll know later in the year. We'll see.
I mean, can you imagine how that fretboard had to be cut to line that up?
Oh yeah, no, I've seen those guitars up close. They're very, very tight. But again, he was an employee of BC Rich at the time.
Yeah.
You know, so
Paint job.
you know,
Insane.
definitely had the in with the company. Definitely had the in with the company, and everyone recognizes those guitars. Sandra's singing the Roadrunner song. Roadrunner, if he catches you, you through. Roadrunner, that coyote catches you.
Saturday mornings are great for that.
Ed's singing Felix the cat, the wonderful, wonderful cat.
Huge bowl of cereal and Saturday morning cartoons, man.
Oh, I miss Saturday morning cartoons.
So do
Now
I.
it's just I wake up. It's the Saturday morning, masturbation run, and I'm frosting my own flakes. That's the Saturday morning. There's no good cartoons. I gotta go to the DVDs. My DVD collection of cartoons is unbelievable. But
Go to the day.
yeah, let's go to the DVDs. Joey told me recently a great story that before Warrant, he was in an early band with a member of Metallica. You guys want to guess which one?
I'll guess.
Was it Cliff?
Everyone go around the room. I'll tell you who it is, but
I I say Robert.
Okay.
Charles?
Well, I'm guessing Cliff.
You're guessing Cliff.
Yep,
Brennan?
Mr. Burton.
I guess Kirk Hammett.
Kirk Hammett. All right. Everyone's got a different answer. Tom?
All right, I'll just make it interesting and say James.
Yes. So we got one. All right. You're the tiebreaker, bro. Here we go.
I'm gonna
Analog?
say Cliff.
Okay. So 2 Cliffs. Nobody guessed Lars Ulrich. And it was Lars Ulrich.
Yeah.
So this is
Wow.
funny. So he was in a band with Lars, an early band with Lars. They were
What year are we talking here, John? Where are we talking? 80, 70?
this has to be like I guess late 70s or early 80s.
I would say 78, 79, maybe.
Metallica was what, 82, 83?
Well, Metallica were actually a band in 81. They were trying to get in and play the Whiskey in
So
late
this had
81.
Then this had to be like 79 or 80. Because here was the deal.
Yeah.
So here was
that
the deal.
means that
So,
Lars was a flipping child because he was a little kid running around.
oh
the
yeah,
Whiskey
no,
in 1981.
everyone was a little kid then. But think about this. So Lars is in the band, Joey Allen's in the band, and 2 other guys. Lars at the time goes back home to Denmark for some family event or something, and Joey says, "Hey, that guy's playing sucks. His drumming just sucks." And I think the bass player agreed. He's like, "Yeah, it really does suck. Let's get him out of here while he's gone. Let's replace him." So the drummer, no, not the drummer, I think it was the frontman, was like, no, I won't. If Lars leaves, I leave. And they basically got into it over that. And at the end of the day, Lars basically stayed, and Joey said, "Fuck it, I'm out." And the bass player left. So Joey and the bass player left. And, Lars obviously went on to Metallica. Joey at that time then joined Warrant. And, that was basically where they wound up. So flash forward years later, and there's some sort of festival, and the bill has Metallica as the headliner. And in one of the opening acts was Warrant. So they're backstage, and don't you think Joey runs into Lars? And they kind of start talking and stuff, no big animosity, but it was one of those Lars kind of being a little snide, like, kind of worked out better for me, huh?
Yeah.
Like one of those moments. And, Joey's like, "Yeah, what could I say?"
Right.
I mean, we were doing well with Warrant, but, Metallica was the headliner.
Mm-hmm.
And, when you think about it, I can't imagine, not even fathom Warrant with a drummer like Lars. I couldn't even make a connection like that. So it's funny how guys find their niche and
But this is when they're all teenagers. This is when they're all teenagers. So like, it's probably one of those, you're all in school, and here's a new transfer student. Hey, I'm playing drums. Oh yeah, we need a drummer. Yeah, and I think one of the kids in the next school plays bass. We should all get together because we all play something. Not like there's such a choice. Like you're on the Sunset Strip. We should try to steal their bass player. We should try to steal their frontman.
In 1981, at the end of 81, it was almost December of 81. Him and James were trying to poach Cliff out of Trauma, the band that he was in, Trauma, and they were a regular at the Whiskey. And so that's not my knowledge of them running around the back. When I say running around the back hallways like children, that's exactly how it was. But that's what they were doing. They were trying to poach him. I didn't realize in history.
Well, look at Kirk and Exodus.
Exactly. Yes.
This was a time of poaching, because on the Sunset Strip at that time, you had a selection of all these bands. But when you're a teenager in school, you're just trying to find people to play with who, can you play anything? Like anything? I play piccolo. Oh, my brother plays bass. Oh, we need, if we could just get a bass player and a drummer, we could have a band. Doesn't matter if you get along. Doesn't matter if you all suck. As long as you have, the right instruments and a vocalist, you're there,
That's it. Oh, man.
So I didn't know that until he told me, but that was a fun story.
Wow.
Yeah, I would say in the 80s, straight through. It's funny how decades define themselves, because this literally starts in 1980 and almost ends in 89, 90. And by 91, it had come to the brutal end. But Motley Crue hit it, and 80, 81, 82, they were doing their club rise thing, playing clubs. Exactly just like Rat. Exactly. Playing the same clubs, playing out the, in 81, 82, 83, and 84, the manager of the country club, and when I say country club, I'm talking about the Reseda Country Club in Reseda, California, was a guy by the name of Jim Rissmiller. And Wolf and Rissmiller were a couple of the biggest concert promoters in rock history in the 80s. They were huge. And I got to see Rat do the same thing that the Crew did in the same clubs. Not exactly, but almost the same. And then there were a couple other bands. I kept saying to myself, well, that's, we're basically halfway through the 80s. And I was watching to see who was going to start killing it. And I didn't expect Warrant to get as big as they did. I honestly didn't. I mean, they were fantastic and so good live. It was great, but I didn't expect it to be as big.
Think about the time. Think about the time.
That's true.
It was at that time that every record company was scrambling to get new bands and to get new hair bands, because that was ruling MTV. The visual act of some of these hair bands, along with the music being all over the radios, it was like, you got to get more, and everyone was hitting. So now it's like, let's sign everyone, throw them all against the wall and see who sticks.
What was their what was Warrant's first big break video on MTV? It wasn't wasn't Cherry Pie.
I think Big Talk was the first one, right?
Down Boys, right?
Down Boys.
Yeah.
Was it Down Boys?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was really the defining moment. That was when everything broke, and they went ballistic. They went huge. And the funny thing, me and Tony, we were all talking about this in the green room before the show. They were playing stadiums in 89, but I never saw them in a stadium. They were touring with Rat, and they were touring with.
I saw them.
But they just, in California, for some weird reason, they were still playing what I call theater venues. 1,000 people or less.
Well, they seem to be playing everywhere at that time, because they were really, going. They were doing clubs, and they were doing stadium or arena tours, and they were doing smaller venues. I mean, they were really like everywhere at that time. They were really putting them out there.
Yeah, well, I didn't mean to cut you.
You saw them before they got signed, though, right, Charles? I mean, they got signed in '88. So
yeah, that's right.
But
when Down Boys came out, that was a defining moment. And within 6 months after that video hitting MTV, the places they were huge, but there were other places they hadn't got huge yet, and they just exploded.
Yeah.
And everything sort of changed. I would say the three biggest bands that hit LA and the Strip, especially what you call South Hollywood, would have been Motley Crue, Rat, and Warrant.
Great White also was very big at the time. They were the house band at Gazzari's, I think, under Dante Fox.
That's true. I don't think they blew up just as big, though. Warrant was huge, man.
No, Warrant. Well, again, timing, like Brendan said, timing.
Yeah.
Having them at that time, being a very popular bunch of guys that had that catchy melodic thing like Poison. And they were, very similar band. I always considered them very similar band.
I caught at a little place called Frogs in Gardena, California. Me and some friends, we were cruising around coming back from somewhere, and I look over on this little billboard, and it says, "Tonight only Frogs, Kicks." And I looked, I said, Kicks. I said, Kicks, that's that band, right? And my buddy Dave's like, yeah, wait a minute, they got that song. I said, no, we put it all together. We went and saw them. We hit that place and saw them, man. So, and that was like, there was only like 200 people in there.
I just saw Kicks.
Maybe not even that many.
Kicks is great.
They have a show on MTV Classic, I think. It's called Metal Mayhem. And so they had a bunch of those bands on. Vixen was on, and
Vixen.
yeah, I know, and Kicks and a whole bunch of other ones, and it was great. And I hope, John, when I was at Dockin, I know you popped in the show, but I couldn't see or hear anything.
Right,
And
right.
I told the story that Don was talking about when him and Robert Englund they were hosting some show. I don't know if they hosted an episode of Headbangers Ball or not, but he let slip that Headbangers Ball is going to be coming back, and he's going to be one of the co-hosts. So I'm hoping that's true.
Don or England?
Don Dawkins said it. So he said it on stage when I was watching.
Coming back. That's
he said
interesting.
He said it may be coming back. So I'm hoping.
He said it on stage. Live.
He did say it on stage. So
I'd love to see it.
Oh, it'd be great. So I'm hoping. It was.
I'd love to host it.
Yeah, right. There you go. But yeah, that was a great show, and I was glad to
that video hit Headbangers Ball, and it stayed.
Yeah,
that's where we first saw Warrant, was where the Down Boys go. Yeah.
MTV just made a lot of bands.
Did anyone buy the home video at the time? I was very big into, obviously I bought all the cassettes and CDs and whatnot, but did anyone buy the VHS videos when they were coming out of all the bands? They would have some live concert footage. They would have all the videos from MTV, and then they would have behind the scenes stuff.
I used to have one of those Dawkins ones that Lynch and Pilson put out. They did most of the talking in it. I remember.
I think I have a Rush one.
Yeah,
might have one or two Rush ones.
I mean, I have all those.
Do you really?
I have that. You know what? Actually, hold on a sec, because hold on. By coincidence, I'm at Mankuta house where. Let me see if it's exactly where I remember leaving it. Hold on a sec.
Oh my goodness.
That's funny.
Hold on. Great. Let's see.
We're going into the vault. We're going into the vault, guys.
Going into the vault.
All right.
These are good stories, man.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Oh, I love talking to John. I love talking to John.
So while he's gone, we have trivia coming up.
Yeah, man.
Plus,
oh dear Lord,
trivia.
That's right.
But so during regular trivia for tonight, what we are gonna gotta do it, Brandon.
What are we doing? Boston butt price.
Nice.
Love it.
Nice.
Yeah. So what we're gonna give you is
there it is.
A Boston.
That's cool.
Dude.
Peel off. Already in a little holder. Hadn't been peeled. It'll have a lanyard included in the package.
Very cool.
And so we have to reach into
the butt.
The butt.
The butt.
And we'll put one of these.
There you go. Nice.
Let's put the butt away. All right.
Put the butt away.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in there like that.
That's cool.
So your pick.
That's great.
There you go.
Inside
the Boston butt prize pack.
The butt pack right there.
Yeah, and I'll
love
hit
it
you with a a nice black lanyard cord to go with that. But
Sweet.
that's for trivia for tonight.
Mm-hmm.
But we got all kind of prizes
Good time, good prizes.
to give. We have trivia for our winners, Jeff, Dan, Chris, and Taylor, at the party after
Yep, there's gifts.
this
Swag.
broadcast. Yes. So they will be outfitted with merch and get a lot of goodies. And the winner of their trivia, is gonna walk away.
I haven't looked through shit.
It's okay.
Dude,
That's tonight's prize, right?
That's the grand
That's-
prize.
super cool.
That's the grand prize for
Yeah, baby.
for
That
the
is
party.
badass, man. That is badass. I don't even have one of those. That is badass. So
Yeah.
I looked through where, you know, the area where I know I have a bunch of music videos, and I know I have another one too, but I did find this
Oh, nice.
Warrant cherry pie quality you can taste video.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Awesome.
I've seen that. I've seen it
Damn it.
many
I can
times.
never do this right. I can never do this right with videos. I can never what
Left
light
and
is
right a little bit.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Right
There you
there.
Quality you can taste.
Slightly
Like it tastes.
offset.
There you go.
Yeah.
So let's see. The description says, of course, I'm in bad light here, but slice yourself a piece of this juicy collection of streaming videos and more that only Warrant can serve. Coming hot off their double platinum album, Cherry Pie, this visual treat contains the videos Cherry Pie, I Saw Red, Blind Faith, and the controversial Uncle Tom's Cabin. This was when things were controversial. Plus the acoustic version of I Saw Red. Hold on to your apron as these raucous road warriors treat you to a behind-the-scenes look at the quintessential rock and roll band. It's Warrant on the road, backstage, and on the bus, including frank and uncensored interviews with the band who discuss their history, their fans, their videos, and their legendary after-show celebrations. Warrant celebrated USO appearance at McGuire Air Force Base with the troops of Operation Desert Storm, solo footage of Janie Lane with a preview of songs from the band's next album, guaranteed to stimulate your appetite to rock. This video collection is Warrant at their best. Unadulterated, primed for action, and piping hot. So there you go.
Excellent.
I miss the 80s so much, man. I know I have the other one. I know I have the first one.
Wow.
Because that was me. And I have a whole mess of other bands in there too, which is pretty cool. I got to go through those. But yeah, Dan in New Jersey says Tipper Gore was on a rampage. She really was. The whole thing with Uncle Tom's Cabin back then was definitely starting controversy, and everyone was up in their arms back then about everything, language, tits, you name it.
Yep.
Yeah, it was cool.
I tell you what, let's do. Let's dive into trivia.
Yeah, man.
Cool.
How about that?
Sure.
Okay. What member of Metallica was once?
Who, in fact, did put the body in the wishing well?
Well, the reason that I mentioned that is this is a Warrant question, and the more we talk about Warrant, I haven't shown you guys this. I showed Sandra, but yeah, we might start talking about it and give everything away, so we might as well go ahead and run trivia.
Let's
How's
do it.
that?
Let's do it.
All right.
And Tony, I dig the MTV shirt, by the way, the old school
Thank
MTV
you.
shirt.
It's awesome.
So that's what we're playing for.
Very cool, man.
A Euro 79 Boston pass and a Brendan B squared,
Brendan Butt Cheeks pick.
which we
Yes, John, I have to.
playfully call.
I need your address, John, because I got to send you some. I got some new butt cheeks pics.
Butt cheek picks. Cool, man.
Yes. So,
I'll send. I'll talk to you after the show on it.
yeah, man, definitely. Yeah, I got a new butt design. Here's my. I'll stop my cam. There's my new
lipo,
butt design.
A little lipo. Looks
some
nice.
more.
Looks firm. Looks firm and tasty.
Got some implants. It's all good for the new year.
Brendan Kardashian.
Yeah. Man, can you believe they're still around? They're going to be on Hulu now. The Kardashians. I'm like, really?
You know what's funny?
Enough?
I was saying to Mankuta the other day, Pete Davidson is suddenly everywhere since he started dating Kim Kardashian.
I know.
Mind blowing.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, which means I better get onto Caitlyn Jenner and see if get in there somewhere at the lowest bar. Got to help my career.
That's it. It seems like they help everyone's career, so
that's
not a bad person to latch onto.
Jenner out.
Yeah, Kris Jenner.
Yeah, Mankuta, you can take Kris Jenner out.
The problem is I got to go for whoever dates white guys, and I think the only one that dates white guys is Caitlyn.
Yeah,
because there was one of the other girls.
Oh no, Courtney. Was it Courtney?
Courtney dated
what was that guy's name?
Chris Dasick
or whatever.
Yeah. She had 2 kids with him, right?
Yeah. It was not. It's not Chris Dasick. It's something.
No, something else. Yeah, I know what
something
you're
Dasick, whatever the jerk off's name was. So
right.
he was the one white guy standout. But even what was it?
Scott
Dasick. Yeah. Thank you. But otherwise, I mean, it sucks. I'm at a disadvantage here. I'm a white guy and I'm a Jew. So I really gotta get in there as as low a bar as I can. And I guess Caitlyn's lonely, so I'm gonna be like, do you at least have a vagina for me?
We're working on it.
Yeah, we'll speed it up there, Granny. eat those Wheaties and chop off that meaty.
At my back door.
And chop off that meaty.
Oh man.
All right, so our trivia is going to be a little different. It's going to involve me showing you a picture. Yeah.
Yes, Keith Campbell.
This is all Warrant.
Before you show that picture, T-Cake, I found a picture of an old photo of me with Janie Lane in college. Look. It's not really. It's my buddy. It's one of my friends, but he looks just like Janie Lane, doesn't he?
And Keith Campbell, I think. Let's see. Courtney is Courtney the fat one, or
tell me he doesn't look like Janie Lane. That was my buddy Brian from school, and yes, I did have a Gumby earring and a mullet. So sorry.
Well, you look like John Oates there.
Yes, I've gotten that.
That looks
before.
like Hall and Oates. That looks like Hall and Oates. Throw that back on there. Is that Daryl Hall? He looks more like Daryl Hall than Janie.
Or Macaulay Culkin.
I in your privates, we're watching you.
I saw Macaulay Culkin. That's the vibe I got.
She's a man eater. Nah, that's it. Yeah. I had to show that. I was looking for that picture the whole show because we always.
Well, I'm glad you found it.
Watch out, boys. She'll chew.
Hey guys, Matthew Briggs is in the chat. What's going on, Matthew?
Hey Matt.
Hey, Matt. What's up?
And Lindy Lynch also in the chat.
Yeah,
Lindy with us last night.
Lindy,
welcome. All right, so there.
Lindy never misses a contest. She just pops up as soon as the word contest comes on. Contest? Gotta sign on.
Excellent.
They are just in time for round 1 here on New Year's Day of Show Me Your Pick. Warrant. All right. So, kids, you know the drill. The first correct answer that we see is our winner. I'll mail you this prize pack out.
Get your fingers ready. It's gonna go quick. Get your fingers ready.
Yeah.
Brendan B. Squared pick right there. Boston.
Trivia time. It's trivia time.
It
Fruitcake
is
Tony, it's trivia time.
Sounds like a new logo, a new jingle. We'll
Yeah.
send in, we'll hire you for that.
It's
Ding.
trivia time.
Yeah. I was enjoying your backstage antics, John, during your last filming, your movie. You had like some behind the scenes things when you were dancing and singing with
Oh,
some
well,
of
I
your
was
co-stars.
dancing with one of the
that's good, yeah.
actresses.
Yeah.
We just
It was awesome.
improv that. It was just us being silly because we were both
That's
so
great.
goofy.
It's
Thank
great.
you.
I love stuff like that though. You have so much
I
fun.
live for
So much fun. Yep.
I live for behind the scenes shit
Yep.
like that.
It's great. And I'm happy you're back doing a lot of stuff again. That's awesome.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Awesome.
I hope I get more work this year. I mean, right now I filled out, all the things I had to do, those 3
Yep.
movies, and we'll see what what else
Cool.
people bring me onto, God willing. So
I still want to work with you. Still want to work with you one day, man.
dude, ready. I'm ready to work with everybody. I love working. You know me.
Yep.
Nice to see you out there doing it, John.
Thank
Right
you,
on,
brother.
brother.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
All right. Sorry to
So let's
derail
see
the
what
trivia.
is today's trivia time.
Okay, trivia. So, Warrant. Kids, we all know our Warrant. So I'm going to show you a picture here, and I'm going to be quick. First correct answer is the winner. A lot of us know this. It's not a difficult question. All right. So
What flavor of pie? No.
we all see the cherries around the background for tonight. On the cherry pie video shoot, what is this actress's name? I need a first and a last name. In the chat, what's this lady's name?
Sexy lady, right?
Sandra Picorni.
Sexy lady.
Need a first and a last name.
Oh, sexy American girlfriend.
First and a last name. There it is.
Keith Campbell.
Keith Campbell.
Keith Campbell. Well done,
dude.
brother.
Very well done.
Correct
Quick on the
spelling
draw.
Correct
Bobby
spelling,
Brown,
too.
the cherry pie girl who married Janie.
Yep.
Yes.
Very
Yep.
cool.
Married him.
Very cool, Keith.
They
Yeah,
got
no,
along well on that shoot.
Charlie S. gave the other Bobby Brown, the African American gentleman. That's Bobby Brown. Not that Bobby Brown. This Bobby Brown.
Not to be confused.
Not
with
to be
Bobby
confused with Downtown Julie Brown. Or,
Right.
Or
Right.
Bobby,
Or James,
it's my prerogative Brown.
or James
right.
Brown.
James
Okay.
Brown.
Cool, Keith.
Wow! Cherry pie!
Not to be confused with Junior
But that'd be
Brown.
good, right?
Keith
That
Campbell
song-
says that was his wife's ringtone
Wow.
also.
Well,
Wow,
let's bring it right
nice.
back around to Charlie Brown. All right.
Hey,
Married
yeah.
well,
Yeah,
my
there you
friend.
go.
You married well.
Yes.
Yeah,
Wah, wah,
he
wah.
did.
That's all right, Dan. You're already coming backstage, Dan. So we'll be talking to you later.
Papa's got a brand new bag. Does anyone else win a chance to get backstage tonight?
No.
Or all the
but
winners in already?
All
Yeah,
the winners are in.
That are in.
Tonight's the party. Yes.
Right.
We'll unveil a new party and a new contest in the weeks to come. Yeah, we'll see where we are on the 2022 map, and yeah, of course we'll have another one of these. Maybe springtime, maybe sooner. So yeah, but yeah,
Cool.
gonna be a lot of fun tonight.
It better be
We have
fun
trivia
time.
also ready to go.
Yep.
For these kids. Yeah.
Holiday Bash. Yeah, since
So
we didn't have
that's
a
basically taking the 4 finalists and giving them a trivia run to win the grand prize, right?
To win the grand
yes,
prize.
that
Yeah.
is it.
That's gonna be fun. That's
Yeah,
gonna
And
be fun.
we'll go over you guys what size you wear, etc. And there'll be all kind of stuff, bumper stickers and guitar picks and t-shirts
Bras.
and yeah.
Panties. Not the used ones like in Japan.
No,
Nice.
they do have vending
Prize-
machines for those.
Yeah.
No,
So here's a question for all you guys. Did you know that the original Warrant album, who played guitar on most of the tracks?
Hmm.
Oh, I used to know this.
Mm.
Did not.
I have no idea. Slash.
Bob Kulick.
I have no idea. That would be a good guess.
Blackie Lawless.
I think I heard this. I don't know if I'm right. Was it CC DeVille?
You're close because CC played the Cherry Pie solo.
Okay.
The solo for Cherry Pie. So let's see.
Okay.
Warrant guitar. I even have to Google the answer to this. Guitarist.
String Brian said George Lynch.
It wasn't Lynch. Let's see. I think it was Rick Steyer. Is that who that was?
Rock said Steve Stevens.
Let me see. I think it was Rick Steyer, but let me just double check. Because what it was is
On that first album?
Yeah. Hold on. Former
Rick Steyer played in.
No, that
Kingdom
was later. I'm sorry. Rick Steyer. Yeah, Rick Steyer. I should know this because I've hung out with the guy. Rick was in Kingdom Come. He played later on Ultraphobic. My bad. Sorry, Rick. That's why his name sounded familiar to me. I think it was, let's see, Josh Lewis, I believe. Let's see. Let me get my facts right because I know what it was is.
So this is who played in the studio album, not necessarily live, but studio.
Yes, the studio album. Because at the time, Eric and Joey were not good enough to actually they weren't good enough in the studio, and the executives came and said, "Look, you guys have great songs. It's not Andy Timmons. You guys have great songs, but you're just not good enough at this time to record. So what do you want to do? You want to swallow your pride and come out with, a good album, let someone ghost play these songs, or do you want to you want to play it on your own and it just won't come out well and we're all fucked." And they basically looked at each other and said, "All right, we'll ghost let someone play these songs."
What was it? Timothy Pierce? Did he also play? He did on Runaway. He covered for Richie Sambora in the studio.
I'm trying
when
to
Slippery
look
When
up.
Wet came out.
I think you're right. I think it was Josh Lewis.
I felt this stinking rich. Let me see. I feel this thing rich. Wikipedia. Okay, let's see. The neat cover art features Fugazi, known as Cashley Guido Buxley, in the Big Talk video.
Fugazi.
That's the name of the guy on the album cover.
That's awesome.
Let's see. This album was released amid some controversy. It was widely rumored that guitarists Eric Turner and Joey Allen had not played a note on the album, and all their guitar work had been performed by ex-street guitarist and session musician Mike Slammer. That's who it was.
Mike Slammer.
Wow.
Yeah. And that was, let's see, stated in interviews later on. It wasn't revealed for years. But let's see. Bo Hill said to the band, "The songs are really great, but I think we're a little weak in the solo department, so I want to bring somebody in." And everybody in the band signed off on it, and everything was done above ground. During the recording of the album, Janie Lee walked in on his best friend in bed with his girlfriend, leading to his nervous breakdown, and its release was delayed by several months while Lane recovered. These events would later be recounted on the single "I Saw Red" on the band's following album, Cherry Pie. That's what it was. So, yeah, Mike Slammer did the harder guitar parts on the album. And it was it was a rumor back then, but it was never confirmed until Slammer's wife confirmed it like in '98, and then they came out publicly, and everyone kind of came out with, okay, yes, that is how it happened.
Almost forgot.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, they got a lot better as guitar players.
Oh, absolutely, and they're great
I did notice
great
that, John.
guitarists.
In '85, when they were still just clubbing it, they were good, but they were a whole lot better in '87, and by '89, there was a noticeable difference.
Oh, sure. And look, with the amount of shows those guys were touring with and playing with, absolutely, there was no question that they got experience on the job.
Yeah.
You know, especially playing the same songs every night.
Plus, another reason, even though the licks, they may not have had the lead work up to snuff, they also didn't have any studio experience, and that's a big thing. You hear about Eddie going into the studio and he didn't want a good lay down. He just wanted to play the thing, and so he would just play it, and they'd say that's great. Well, he had a gift, but it's not easy going into the studio and laying down track after track after track to try to get it right or whatever. So I would understand. I mean, it's interesting. We never knew that. I never heard that until very recently. And it's kind of tough to swallow your pride as a musician and let somebody else lay your stuff down.
No, and again, that is hard. That is kind of a kick in the teeth. It's like you get signed as a band, and there's the producer saying, "Listen, you're just not quite good enough to play your own music yet." It's like, So and you're not being public about it, so you kind of like kind of keeping that secret for a while. But the CC DeVille cherry pie thing. The Poison guys and the Warrant guys were always touring together. They were very good friends together for many years. And I guess they're still friends. And, a lot of these guys still talk. Joey Allen was saying he still stays in touch with all the Skid Row guys except for Sebastian, because, over the years you become friends with these guys, and sometimes you do take sides in the, in the battle. Now I think that's kind of funny that there's a Steven guitar pick, because Steven's the drummer.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like years ago, Kramer made a series of thank you guitars for Bon Jovi, and they made them with their names on each guitar, and it made sense for John and Richie, but they made they made for all the other guys too.
Yeah. Tico Torres.
Yeah. Why would you
And
that's a great
cool.
Little Hoss
that's very cool.
is the tech, the young guy. You know who this is, John?
I do not.
Kip Morris or something like that.
Molest? Kid Molest?
No, Kip.
I thought you said Kid Molest.
He's really
There's a name for you. There's a name for you. No, the only Kip I know is Winger.
Yeah.
That's cool too.
I used to have this awesome one that said "Great Van," but the G fell off, and then
Robert Mason.
So Warrant's touring. They've got 8 shows in 2022 booked. Nice. They're going to be in Florida on the 15th of this month.
I might go to the Vegas show. Joey said he'd put me on the list for the Vegas show if I want to go. So. Cool. I might go. I think he said it was like in the summer. Are you looking at this tour schedule?
Yeah, they have up to March, and then they have one in July, but they don't have the Vegas.
I think it's July then, because I know it was over the summer. GMP, by the way, let me point out, that's where the guys are playing instruments now. Dan Lawrence's company, GMP, makes guitars for Joey and Eric nowadays.
Oh, nice.
Because they have a relationship from BC Rich. That's a fun one.
Look at that.
Who's is that, Tom? Jerry
Busters.
Chetty Busters.
Janie.
Jerry Busters. That's a good name.
I get it.
Here's my favorite.
Warrant's America.
Oh, that's great.
That's great. Dirty, rotten, filthy, stinking rich.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That's a mouthful for an album,
Quality you can taste.
Yes.
Right on.
Pie
Hi.
tour.
Pie tour. Happy New Year, Paulie Walnut.
Ah,
That's cute.
that's hilarious.
You know, it's funny. All the Warrant instruments I own are all scraped up terribly on the back. The boys wore these heavy metal, bullet belts and chain belts
Right.
and stuff.
Yeah.
And like they all have these massive paint scrape off sections where there were words like, show us your tits, or we need head, or something like that. And like half of that design is scraped off on all the back from their belts.
Yep. Cool.
All right.
All right.
Nice.
Very cool, man.
Let's find us a thumbnail.
Well, swinging on the park, swinging on the lawn, swinging where we want, cause there ain't nobody home. What a great song. And what's really funny is Janie did not want that song on the album.
No.
It's funny. He wrote that song on a pizza box. They just said we need another catchy song, and he just came up with it almost as a goof, and it just worked out.
It did.
That's so funny, but it was literally written on a pizza box. Wonder where that pizza box is now.
He didn't want to call. I mean, they wanted to call the second album Uncle Tom's Cabin too, I think, right?
I think so.
And they ended up going with Cherry Pie. What'd you say? Bent Tom's Cabin.
Yeah, I'm an uncle, so
there you go. We can call you Uncle Tom and not get in trouble for it, right?
Sounds.
Yes.
I know a secret down at Bent Tom's Cabin. Funny. Very cool. Yeah, I always, like I said, the Warrant guys always had a very big sexual sense of humor in their graphics and their songs. Yep. And that really spoke to me at those times, because that was the time for that type of lifestyle. Absolutely. We were all living it. We all had long hair. We were all, whoring around. We were all, girls were flashing the audience. And if you couldn't get laid at a Warrant show, something was wrong with you, because, you may have these guys that were going to see Exodus, and they're like, yeah, man, I want to go see those girly bands. And, while Exodus was great, you'd go to a Warrant show and there were hot chicks everywhere. Yep.
And
just like Poison.
They're always flashing.
Poison, Winger, Warrant. Those bands all drew in hot chicks.
They were like the Boomtang Boomerang bands. I mean,
oh fuck yeah, absolutely.
A nice ratio at shows like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I like those ratios, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Even as late as a couple years ago, when I saw Steel Panther hair, they were pulling that. They had a lot of chicks there and coming up on stage.
Yeah,
and,
because you know why? Chicks love to laugh.
They do.
Yep. Steel Panther's a great act. They play.
Yep.
They're funny. And what girl doesn't like to have a good time like that?
Absolutely, and they're hilarious. And
they're great. Girls up
and they're
on
great
stage.
musicians too.
No, they really are. I was very sad when Lexi Fox left and
me too.
started doing that weird rap act. I forget what it's called, Monster something.
Yeah. What was the reason for that, John? I've been meaning to ask you.
It was just a creative thing. He just wanted to do this creative thing with his buddy, and it's kind of a mix of like sampling and rap, and I don't know. I mean, I guess it just eventually get tired of it. But
one of the biggest things that I look back and I regret seeing is when someone actually lands and makes it in a band. The chances on that happening are 1,000,000,000 to 1. And it happens, and then for some reason a couple of years go by and then they just want to let it all go. They're like, I want to do something. I don't understand it.
I
Big-
do.
big-
I do, but I do because I
playing
see it.
for a
I see it
while.
on my end of the business. I see what
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
That people get into the business and they don't appreciate the gig. They think it was too easy, that it can happen again, that it'll be just as easy, that once you've made it, you're good again, and and no one will, you'll never come off this high. Your career is always made, and it doesn't work that way.
No, not at
It
all.
doesn't freaking work that way. A lot of people, turn down a job or something, or leave a gig thinking, I could get work on any show I want. I could get into any band I want. I could get my own deal. Booby. Once you blow your break, man, you may not have another fucking opportunity. This is why I always say, when I get a gig, I'm thrilled and appreciative of that gig, because I'm hoping it'll lead to another gig.
Right. No matter no matter how small or large the role is, you take it, right? I do that.
I recently held a boom on a movie that I did not have an acting role in. And usually when I do that, I'll double dip into the paycheck. I'll do the acting role, and then on my days off, I will be the boom operator, because the money's good. So I'll get literally 2 paychecks. But this last movie I didn't. But a producer that I worked with before asked me, "Hey, could you do this for me? Could you be the boom operator?" I said, "I don't. Is there any role for me?" "No, I'm sorry, but I really need a boom operator." I'll be in other of his projects as an actor. I know I will.
Sure.
Yeah, because he likes working with me. He knows I have a good work ethic, and I have good set etiquette and whatever.
He likes keeping you around.
Yep.
Yeah. When you always want to work with people you had a good work experience with,
Absolutely.
and they know their way around your work. So, going back to bringing it full circle to the Steel Panther, here's Lexi Fox thinking, "Hey, I'm a known rock star. I can just hop into another band and it'll probably succeed because my following will follow me." Not necessarily, man. Not necessarily. And look, I wish it on him.
10 years with other, the name, I think it was Metal School first, and then it was something else, and then it went to Steel Panther. He put in 10 years of work before they even got popular.
Right.
And then they broke, and then they break for a few years.
Danger Kitty.
There's no band bigger than
Danger Kitty.
So,
There was
so
Danger
what
Kitty as well.
What do you think about the new guy in Steel Panther?
I haven't seen the new guy yet. Did they get a replacement?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think they do have a new guy, but they were shopping around saying they were going to.
He's all on video. YouTube. You can see it.
I'll take a look, because I'm not
good.
aware of.
He's good. Yeah.
I'm not aware of specifically the replacement that they wound up with. I know they were looking, though, like Brendan
seemed
said.
like he had.
Yeah, they've had a couple.
He doesn't miss a beat.
But is it? It's not. Steel Panther isn't just a musical group. It's an act. It's a comedy show.
Absolutely.
So they obviously need someone with that comedic timing and character,
he's got a decent stage presence.
Yeah, it's.
But he comes across like Eric Carr did.
Really?
I mean, Lexi had a big role.
No, I gotta look it up.
Yeah,
look it up.
I mean, I'm curious, and I'm curious if that's the permanent replacement or just someone that they've trying out.
I guess I'll see how it works, but
yeah,
he's on all their stuff. So
is he okay?
Okay,
that's what they're
curious.
saying.
Well, welcome aboard, whoever he is. I'm curious to see who he is.
I forget his name, and there's some sort of character.
Yeah,
that comes with it too.
I'm looking on their site, and it still says vote for our next
Sandra
bassist.
punched in. They've been performing shows of late with a bassist going by the name Ricky Dazzle, who people naturally assumed was Lexi's replacement.
Okay,
I mean that's a fun name, Ricky Dazzle.
Yeah,
not to be confused.
I wonder if he's.
Yeah, I was going to use the stage name Busta Condom, but we'll I can't play bass though, so.
I wonder
if you watch the video, he's definitely in the right band.
Okay, well, I'm not sure if Ricky Dazzle was a temporary tryout or if that is the name of the new player, but I will look into it. I'm curious because I really like that. Oh, yeah, Keith Campbell. I've seen Warrant and Slaughter play together, and Slaughter's another band that draws in girls. Listen, man, I love all that type of music. So, like, I'm always around those type of shows where they, bunch them together. They get, double and triple bills, and great music brings out great girls. Rocker chicks are terrific. They really are.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And thank you for that, Sandra.
All right.
One of my favorite rocker chicks, Miss Sandra Picorni.
She's the best.
She is the best.
All right. So let me just check. Are our winners in the chat right now?
I see
Dan or Chris or Jeff. Looking for you guys. As soon as we break after the broadcast, I will send you that link and you can join us right here in the studio
For the exclusive after
there-
party, after
there
show
they are.
party.
there they are.
All right.
There you go.
Yes.
All right.
Nice.
Right on. They're all here.
The
Okay.
gang's all here.
All right. So,
And let me just give a shout out because I didn't. I just want to say if Linny, Lou, and Mary watch the rerun of this video because they're not here right now, please get well, ladies. They're suffering from the outskirts of the pandemic right now.
No. Okay.
So
We love you
yeah,
guys.
so
get
yeah, we
well.
definitely
Get well.
love you. And I just want to
Yeah.
say, shout out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
get well.
hope you guys are healing up fast, getting well soon. It sucks.
Yes.
Yeah, love you guys.
Yeah. Yes.
Man.
Cool.
Um.
What else we got, Tom?
All right.
We got some
We do this thing here that we call. What do we call it?
Oh dear Lord.
Mm,
Thank you, Keith.
We call it "Oh Dear Lord" trivia. Right on. Thank you for that.
It's time for Oh Dear Lord trivia. Do you know your Bible? Do you know your Torah? Do you know your Quran? We don't
Not
care if you
that
know
kind
your
of Oh
Quran,
Dear
but
Lord.
if you know your Bible or Torah,
not that kind of oh dear Lord.
No.
Oh,
We're
all
talking
right.
Get to
that
reach
guy
back.
right there.
It's
We
Quentin
get to reach
James.
back in the-
UFJ.
We have Quentin James trivia.
All right. So let's see how many of these. We've been doing this for a few weeks now. We got a couple
Thank you,
more
Sandra.
left after that. Put that one aside. And yes,
Ooh, what's that? That's a Quentin fucking James pick, I see.
That's it.
We giving that away, Tony?
That's it.
Yep. For the oh dear Lord trivia, featuring specialized trivia about Quentin.
I love that
fucking James.
design Quentin has.
Yeah, it's
One of
awesome.
the best shirts on YouTube, guys.
Really is cool.
I swear I love it.
and Quentin, let me put these back in the.
The butt.
All right. So, oh dear Lord, trivia. Yes, we'll take that down right there. So,
Good job, Sandra.
all right.
Sandra put those picks together.
Nice.
She is the design queen.
She is the a lot of things queen. Sandra's
Absolute.
awesome.
Absolutely. Best in the business.
Very much so.
Yep. She did those two.
VIP, baby. Access to
those
the
to-
green room.
Need those to get
Yeah.
in tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, you have.
Yes. All right. Oh, dear Lord, trivia. Coming at you.
Coming at you like a bukkake squirt to the face.
Ouch.
Put your goggles on. Put your
Oh,
goggles
dear
on and
Lord,
look out.
trivia for tonight. In honor of Quentin James.
Buddy Quentin.
Good luck, you
Yes.
guys.
All right. Okay, so here we go. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, dear Lord.
What the hell?
Oh, dear Lord.
That's
It's a drive-by.
that's one of the stickers that comes with one of the Steel Panther pedals. I recognize that.
It is.
Wow.
That's a hot chili pecker.
I know.
A
It
hot
looked
chili
like you
pepper.
were waving a hot chili pepper past.
Hot chili pecker.
That's
Yes,
from my
sir.
butthole burner. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
Lord.
Butthole burner, the butthole burner one.
Yeah.
Those are awesome. I need a set of those.
All right, kids. You ready for this? Oh, dear Lord, trivia coming at you now. First answer that we see. I'll mail this out to you Monday morning. Oh, dear Lord, trivia. There's 2 words in the answer to this.
Is the answer fuck Quentin?
What is Quentin's
No.
favorite grocery store?
And it's not trash can.
And it's not Quentin's kitchen.
It's
Big
2
deep, guys.
words, not 1. 2 words. Have to have them both in order.
This is classic Quentin knowledge, you guys.
Good answers.
You know,
but
Quentin
no.
knows right away.
Good answers, but no. No, that's not Red Rocket. That was for Ed. That was for Ed's comment.
You'll know, he'll always say, "I'm taking a trip down to."
I think I know this answer too, but I'm gonna bite my tongue until it's out.
Yeah, that's
And then he has to adventure through the most treacherous stoplight in the state. That's crazy.
You gotta
Don't
know
give
your
'em
Quentin.
too many
And
hints.
he
now.
said, "Make sure you have your
There
concealed
he
carry on
is.
with
There he
you."
is.
There you go.
Got
All
it.
right.
You know, just
Kroger.
Quentin.
6-string Brian.
Ghetto
Way to
Kroger.
go.
Next spring, Brian, brother. Awesome,
All
brother.
right.
Congratulations, my man.
Ghetto Kroger. I think ghetto is spelled wrong though, but
Yeah,
It
It's
is, but that's
cool.
okay.
yeah.
We'll let it go. I
Way
think
to go,
Kroger-
Brian.
Isn't Kroger
Very
too?
cool.
Is there an E in there?
Very
Now,
cool.
Kroger's right.
Is Kroger?
There
right?
is a
don't have
email
one.
address down below. It says trivia winners email. Email me your stuff and I'll mail you this Quentin James. Oh dear Lord, Quentin fucking James guitar.
In the
pick.
ghetto.
Nice.
In the
One of the
ghetto.
nicest guitar picks
In the
Very cool.
of the
Yeah.
year. Yes, it is.
You didn't know
A lot of
You know the advertiser can't stand the pub. There you go. Some rock, as in ghetto rock.
I love that government cheese.
Yeah, that's good. Government
That's funny.
cheese.
all right.
Ba-ba-ba-da.
All
Love
right.
that.
Okay, kids, before we shoo out of here, let's take care of a couple of things. You guys want guitar picks made, Legend Picks. Greg at Legend Picks, his links are down below. He made.
No,
No
kitty,
kitty, it's a
my-
bad kitty.
Made these.
It's my pet pie.
I still love the one from when he doesn't want to get vaccinated and they get the guy that's like the hog catching champion. And they get the whole town to kind of catch him.
Yeah. So
Um,
great show.
Have you lost your integrity?
so
Randy.
if you kids
Fuck
want
you. He's like,
a very cool guitar made,
Look how badass those look.
Custom
friend
as
Brandon.
hell. Just as custom as can be.
really cool necks too. And
Nesdal has one of the last ones there, John. When I
True
went to
handmade.
EVH Con, I was there 5 minutes, and Dave Nesdal goes, "I need that one." Like, all right.
His links are down below.
So was it you brought those for?
No, I brought one of them, or two. Yeah, no, I brought two of them. I brought the Tony has the bass, Lenny Lou has the one with the kill switch in it, and the other two I brought. And so
and which one does
Dave's got
have?
the one with the hockey stick headstock, and then I just
Cool.
recently sold the one with the PV headstock at an art market a couple weeks ago.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
What do you get for those? What
They're
are
all
those
gone. They start around 200 and then go up. But
now can people order those from you?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
All the links are in there, and and I have an Etsy store and a website, so
That's
all the
badass.
links are there. So yeah, you can order one. Absolutely.
Badass.
Yeah.
Badass.
So can you bring up an image on your phone, Brendan, and let's talk about that. And these links too, folks, are in the description. We have a event coming up, a double event coming up on February the 5th, Saturday, which is the show in Raleigh, Mammoth, WVH, and Dirty Honey, which
nice
me
lineup.
and that guy are going to see. Plus, on this day around probably 11:30 Eastern, we're going to be going live here on the channel. Let me highlight him here.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a good picture here. I had a bunch of them, and now I can't find them.
And I'm going to let you speak about this too.
Okay. Yep.
Please.
So yes. So back in 2011, I co-founded a fundraiser to go along with the organization my wife works. My wife works for the Alzheimer's Association, and 2011 we started something called SubZero Heroes. And so every February we cut a hole in a lake and we jump in to raise awareness and funds for Alzheimer's. And the first time we did it, like I said, was 2011, and there was maybe 8 or 10 people there, and we made about $6,000. So we were like, all right, cool. We were like, all right, cool, right? So we kept doing it. We had our 10th year anniversary right before COVID, and at that time we had raised over $800,000 from in those 10 years. We've kept going and going and going. So
and awesome. where does the money go, Brandon?
So it goes to the Alzheimer's Association. It goes to research, and it goes to the family, like the care, the caregivers, and just everything to do with programs and services and everything that's around that. So I've got a couple of photos. I should share the screen, but there's one of the ones with myself, my wife, and one of our friends jumping in the water. Yes, that's me with the turtle, the blow up turtle. So I tried to keep that turtle every time, but it kind of.
And how cold is that water?
It's cold.
And how cold is the air?
Yeah, it's actually it's not bad. I say it's not bad, but
a lot of shrinkage. Your weenie says otherwise.
Absolutely, sir, absolutely. But the waters are probably about just above freezing, 34, 35 degrees. There's another one. But
Jeez.
Nice.
but we have. I mean, I think not last year, the year before, because we didn't do it last year because of COVID. So we did something. We said freeze everywhere, and everybody made their own little videos, and it was fun. We still raised some good funds and awareness. But I mean, I love jumping in that water. Water's
crazy,
about 35, 36 degrees.
You crazy.
It takes your breath away.
I imagine.
Sure.
You would win off.
But you know what I like to say is for a couple of hours of being uncomfortable, cold, freeze, or whatever, if it can bring awareness and try to stop this horrible disease, I'll do it anytime.
Bravo, man.
It's
Bravo.
a noble cause, my man. Noble cause. Bro.
Yeah, and
People in
you know,
harsh climates tend to live longer. You know that, especially in cold climates.
say that again, Tom.
People in harsh climates, but more specifically cold climates that are harsh, live longer. It's been proven, like the whole Wim Hof thing. It is
Yeah, oh,
restorative
yeah.
to the body.
Yep. So it's
Han Solo looked terrific when he came out of that carbonite.
I
just
know.
gotta
Yeah.
say, good for your
Amazing.
skin.
he did. He was renewed.
Those pants
You know?
on. I'm sorry, wait, wrong.
But
Wrong
I'm
podcast.
trying to find more pictures, Tony, and I apologize for that.
And so you guys are gonna jump around
So we'll
noon
jump-
that day.
Yeah, probably between 11:30 and noon is when we line up and get ready, and we have contests. Like there's a best costume contest, and you know we all compete against each other to raise the most money. I think
Nice.
actually a couple of years ago, on the 10th anniversary, my wife raised $10,000 and shaved her head.
Whoa.
And
Wow.
So that link that's down in the description,
yes,
when you click on that,
Yep.
what are you clicking
So
on there?
if you click on that link, that brings you to the page to support me, to donate to me, and whatever goes there obviously goes to the association. So, you know, if you click that link, donate anything you want, and it'll be there, and you can say your name if you want to, or it can be anonymous.
Yes,
So-
and also Sandra, I forgot to mention there is a new Nightbot command ! Jump.
Cool.
Very
Cool.
cool, Brendan.
Yeah.
Very
So
sorry.
yeah. So I look forward to that every year, and it's a
Lowercase.
fun time. It's a full day of fun. So you know, we freeze, but then we have heated trailers to change in, and there's the Culinary Institute is right near us. So
Nice.
they provide the food. They have like, you know, chili and soup and hot chocolate and all kinds of fun stuff. So it's a
Yeah.
fun day.
Wait a minute, and I'll be right there.
So if anybody's in the area or close and they want to come to it, just, you know, let me know. And it's, believe me, you'll have a good time. Just music. We have, you know, live music, not live music, but there's a radio station hosts it, and they play music all day and all kinds of stuff, all kinds of fun stuff. So
That's great, man.
Yeah.
That is
Great
a cool
cause. Great cause. Well
Yeah.
done.
It really is a good cause, and I'm
It is.
happy to do it. I'm just so happy to do it. So, and thankfully I'm able to. You know, my wife and I and anybody else in the association. It's a tough disease, and I'm sure a lot of people are touched by it. You know, if someone knows somebody that's been affected by that, and
Yeah.
so yeah, let's knock that thing out.
Yeah.
Here's a picture. Here's a picture of my wife when she shaved her head, John. That's the day.
Wow.
So she
Nice.
went all the way bald.
That's
Hold on a
awesome.
second. That's your wife?
Yes, sir.
Dude, you married up.
I
Good
certainly
on
did.
you.
Yes,
Good
he
on
did,
you,
didn't
brother.
you, John?
Good on
did
you.
Really good.
You
You
are
really
not the first
did.
person
And
to
nothing,
say that,
that's
buddy.
not saying anything against you, Brandon.
no,
I mean, you're a great guy. I'm just
No.
saying, I'm just like, yeah.
She's adorable too.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
adorable.
Yes, I realize that, and actually next year, 2022 we'll be married 29 years. 2022. We've been together over 30. So
That's
excellent.
awesome, man.
so she still puts
Hey,
up with my
guys.
crap.
Two of
Pretty
my
girl.
grandkids are ready to leave, and I got to say goodbye to them real quick.
Go ahead,
I'll
man.
be right back. I'll be
Tell
right
those
sir.
little urchins to get a job.
back.
Bye, Charles's grandkids.
All right.
Yeah, she's a
He'll
good
be
she's a good kid.
Nice.
Yep. Awesome. I did marry up, John.
Good for
Thanks
you,
for,
brother.
Thanks
Good
for
for you.
pointing that out.
I like when the good guys win. I like when
Yeah,
the good
man.
guys win.
Yeah, it's the humor.
Yeah,
She
that is
stays
what
for
it
the
is.
humor because you have
That
to
is
be
what
funny.
it. That's the only way I ever get any
Because
girls.
looks go to hell, but you still have your humor.
Mine went to hell when I was born. It's all about the personality.
Yeah, man, it's all good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I still have that turtle. I'm gonna try to resurrect that turtle for this jump.
Cool.
We'll
Man.
talk more about that
Yep.
each week as we
Yeah,
approach February 5th.
Yeah, February 5th.
So that's 5 weeks away
Yep.
now. So yeah, guys and gals, if you make a donation, thank you so much.
Yeah, click that
Alzheimer's
link.
hits home
Yep.
here on this show.
Yep.
Across the board here. So yeah,
Yep.
it does hit home. So
yeah, for sure.
We'll keep abreast on the progress leading up to the jump B.
Yep. Yep.
So
yes, I mean I have a lofty goal. I would love to make $10,000, but
nice.
Whatever I can take, I will take.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yes. Great cause.
So I'm not going to shave my head. I'm already pretty much there, so it doesn't really do anything, right? So
I was going to shave my head. It's like
yeah. I mean, I could shave my beard, but that may be something. We'll see.
You look like a Gerber baby.
I would.
That's what I told at the school where I worked. I said at the end of the year, because there's some teachers that are going through some serious life-changing illnesses, and I said, hey, if they did the charity thing, I'll do it in a second. Like if you guys raise like $1,000, I'll shave it that day.
You're just Don King upside down, Tom. That's all.
But I mean,
that's funny.
I think there's 1,200 kids in the school where I work, so they could raise over $1,000 easy.
Oh, easy.
Nice.
Very cool.
Yeah, man.
Cool.
So Charles, let's recognize. Have you got yours behind you?
Oh yeah, as a matter of fact, I do. Yep, I got it right here.
Our friend Neil Daly at Daly Custom Designs. If you want a guitar made,
Wow.
hold that thing up there, Charles.
That's badass, Charles.
Oh, that's
Thing
cool, man.
plays so good, you guys.
I saw a video, Charles, of you playing it the other day.
Yeah,
Nice
I love
looking.
this guitar. I love it, and Brendan, I'm having you build me a cigar box, and I've actually got a decal for the box, a really cool South American logo. It's from a I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'll share that with you. But I'm going to have Neil build me another one. I'm going to have him build me a 5150 next.
Nice.
And I absolutely love this guitar.
Cool. That thing's cool.
I love it.
Right on.
Nice.
Right on. Dynamite.
Yeah, his looks.
Have you seen those commercials, John, with the
I have the
Jimmy
insurance
J.J. Walker? Poor guy.
He's got the hat in the background.
Oh man, I know. He's got all his pictures there. I'm like,
his looks a little like this.
Love those.
Yeah, they're great.
There you go.
It's funny how our guitars look so similar there, Tony.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Must have been a very influential player to inspire those.
Ed something or other, I think his name was.
I hope he makes it big someday.
You spilled some blue paint, some crap on the back there too.
That's it. We call him Mr. Ed.
There you go.
All right.
Wilbur.
Relics.
Put peanut butter on your guitar, Trent.
You know who has the most naturally relic guitar I've ever seen? The guy in I don't know if he still is working on Nashville, but Tab Benet.
It's worse than Willie Nelson. It's worse than William Nelson's
Willie
guitar.
Yeah,
Nelson.
Willie
The
Nelson's.
worst I've ever
The
seen.
neck looks like a
Willie's got the one that's
maple-
literally played through.
The
Yeah.
neck looks like a roasted maple neck,
But
and it's not roasted.
Oh,
Wow.
It's almost like this grayish black color.
dirty maple.
And it's a 72 thin line telly, but the paint is like, I can't describe it. If you've ever seen like a 51 or a 52 Nocaster where the paint kind of clumps up because there's no elasticity left to the paint. It's pretty much
Because
just a
it's
pigment on
roasted.
the wood. That's how the finish looks on this guitar.
Wow.
Like, it's
How's
just
it compare to Chris Holmes's yellow shit star?
Yeah. But the paint's just holding on for dear life, you know.
That's crazy.
You play that
Played to
guitar, you need a
death.
tetanus shot.
Crazy.
Probably.
But yeah,
Crazy.
so if you want something, Neil's links are in the description. Hit him up.
Cool.
Well, Keith, if you think Stevie Ray's number one was worn, look at Philip Sace's number one Strat. It's called Mother. All of the paint on the face of it's gone, pretty much. It's a vintage Strat. And when he bought it, it was cherry. He just plays that many hours a day.
Nice. That's
Sweats
cool.
Sweats profusely too. But
So have I shown you this, John?
I'm not sure.
I've shown you this. So Neil made my Frankie, made his Frankie. Neil's got a new project. I had this 2019 purple Kramer Beretta Special. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That I wanted to mod, but so
Would you make it into the Rasta or something? Or?
no, I'm gonna make it into this guitar, which is
Oh, the okay, yeah.
this
I didn't mean the
guitar.
Rasta. I meant that one.
Yeah.
I saw. I had a was it Melga purple? Is the original factory color? I had one of those in Melga purple, just like that years ago, and I sold it to Rob Johnson, and that's what he made his from.
Yeah.
With
So
the original
Neil,
tram.
Neil's making this. We're gonna keep it. I've got it packed up. I've got to ship it out, but it's in there. It's packed up, but we're gonna keep just the one pickup in it. Not add another one. The paint scheme is gonna go. It'll continue. So what you see there, that orange, will continue downward. There will be no pickup there. It'll have it's going to be a gold 84 Lloyd.
Oh, so you're not doing the Rockinger trim. You're doing a Floyd. Okay,
Yeah.
so either way, so it's going to be a
but it's
modern
gonna be gold.
modern variation of that
Right.
guitar, basically.
But I don't have
That's
a
cool.
picture in here, and it's packed up, but the headstock is a purple Kramer banana headstock,
That's gonna be
which
cool,
I'm
man.
gonna keep,
Gotcha.
by the way, and I'm not gonna have a neck like this. I'm gonna keep the same neck, but Neil's gonna mock up a stripe sheen on the purple neck. Yeah.
So his headstock and his body will match, John.
Gold
That's cool.
tuners, gold
That's cool.
It'll match the
up
Drake.
top. Yeah.
It's nice to see variations of some of the more obscure guitars, because you always see the variations of the red and white and black, and I happen to like the purple, and I happen to like the Rasta, and I happen to like some of the more obscure colored
Yeah, the
guitars.
circles, the black and white. I like the black and
Yeah.
white myself.
Yeah, the
Well-
circles. I mean, the circles I think became what did that become? Did
Rasta.
that become the purple?
The Rasta.
No, that
The
came behind
Rasta. Okay, that's
yeah.
what.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that Dweezil has.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I just like those, those obscure stripe versions.
Mhm.
I like the
This
root.
one here, though, I've always loved.
That is cool.
this, and
Definitely
it was
cool.
only in '82, and then you never really saw it again.
Well, it's like with
Um,
George Lynch, the booger green tiger.
Yeah.
George used it just in the early days of Doc, and then you never saw it again. I like those obscure ones. I like that. I like the purple tiger more than I liked his basic yellow tiger. That's the same thing with Van Halen. I like the black, the black, white, and red, but I like the Rasta, and I like the purple a little better because they're more unique, but staying with the same theme. So to see, you do a modern variation, that's very cool.
It's like the evolution of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What could it be if Eddie made other versions of it the way he did the Frankie? He
Yeah.
did Frankie and he did 5150, and then other variations of the red and white and black theme. So now you're just doing variations of the purple, which I think is very cool.
Yeah, well, that is something, and it just recently dawned on me. Well, wow, I've got this purple that I wanted to mod somehow, but matching the two together, it never dawned on me. But that's what I'm gonna do, and Neil's gonna do it. So, yeah, can't wait to get it back.
Keith Campbell calls it the rocking chair trim instead of the rocking or trim.
It was horrible, wasn't it?
Horrible.
Yeah, Eddie supposedly hated it, and I didn't like it myself. I don't know. Back in the day, Floyd's were brand new and first coming around.
Yeah, mine's not going to be exact, obviously, because of the headstock, but it'll still be a a Beretta special. I'm not turning it into a Pacer.
Nice.
So, but yeah, it'll have that stripe pattern and a gold Floyd.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, and gold
Yeah.
on top too. So yeah.
That's
And
fun.
Yeah, so Neil's stuff's down below. He makes great stuff, gorgeous. And he'll go over every single detail about the build. Yeah, and that'll take a couple of days, but he'll get through it. But yeah.
Cool.
All right. So where are we at?
Jonathan, thank you so much for coming on, my man. It is so good to see
thank
you,
you guys.
man.
Thank you guys for having me. It's nice to wish you guys a happy New Year live, especially on Tony's birthday.
Yeah, man.
Awesome.
And it's always nice to see you too, bro.
Yeah.
Always.
Same thing, man. Same
Oh,
thing.
Sure, and
All
don't
you
forget to
guys.
wish your mom the best from us, man.
Oh,
We
I
love
absolutely
Mankuta.
will. I absolutely. She always asks too. Do you speak to these guys? Do you speak to this one? Do you speak to this one? I always hear you sing that Sandra Picorni song. Yeah, my mom always watches. So
Love it.
All right. So a couple of things. We'll save the big thing for last. So Wednesday night for, you Van Halen fans, we're going to be talking about the David Lee
that you,
Roth
Tony?
run that starts Wednesday. Yeah.
Did you guys hear that he canceled two of his final shows?
He canceled
do you
New
guys
Year's and tonight's. They're
do
going
you guys
back to work
do you
on
guys do you
Wednesday.
guys just round the table here? Do you guys honestly think that this is going to be his farewell shows, or you
Not
think
a
this is a
chance in
publicity
hell.
stunt?
I do. I think he's
Yeah.
done. Yeah.
I tend to also.
Nope. You'll be seeing even more stuff from him still.
You think?
Yep. I think so. I think he's going to change things up.
I don't know.
He's going to change things up, but
I
Dave's
think he might have had a run of it and be doing just live his life. I don't know. That's what I think. But hey, I could be wrong. I'm wrong a lot.
You heard it. You heard it.
Sandra thinks he's done. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence. I thought he was finally done, but then like adding new shows and canceling shows, I'm like, is this just publicity? Is this going to be like a year from now? He's going to say, "Hey, I couldn't stay away." You know,
I heard you missed me. I'm back.
yeah.
You never know.
Heard you missed us. We're back.
Yeah, you never know, man.
The last thing you ever want to do is count David Lee Roth out of anything. He's not
Yeah.
done until he's done.
Well, I'm not counting him out.
Until
I'm
he's
just
done.
thinking it's
I'm not
he might be
counting him
done.
out.
He's
I
out of
just-
music or
I
out of
just-
touring.
Not out of music.
Yeah.
Nope.
Not music, but
Out
Out of
Weird.
time.
Yeah, I think Ed brings up a good point. He can't bear to leave the spotlight unless it's health related. That was my first reaction when he did that announcement.
yeah.
You know,
Yes.
as I
Yes,
was
agree with
thinking,
you
it was,
100%.
I think it was
Absolutely.
something
About that.
health related.
He's an entertainer, guys. That's what he does. He
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
do anything
Yeah.
else.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Dave not doing something is doesn't
Yeah,
happen.
he doesn't.
It's not
he
in his
doesn't-
DNA.
He
you know?
doesn't want to do. He doesn't want to be back on an ambulance as an EMT.
You know, and
Keith-
who knows?
Keith Gamble.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is like Norm Macdonald. Norm Macdonald said he didn't tell very many people he was so sick because he didn't want it to take away from his craft and the way people. He didn't want people to pity him. He wanted them to still see him as an
And
artist.
same with Chadwick Boseman. Same with
Yeah.
a lot of people that have fought. You know, everything from depression to
Robin
to
Williams.
cancer and whatnot. So I mean that was my first instinct. And I'm still of that mindset.
Yeah.
But now I'm starting to like have second thoughts. Like, is this publicity? I'm surprised if he'd like really do that as publicity. But I mean, you could always do what Motley Crue did and say, hey, we were genuinely retired, but then the fans spoke up, and what do you want us to do? They demanded we come back.
Yeah.
I don't know. Dave did chunk a couple of jabs in there in a post or two. The final, unless there's another one, or however he worded it. But I think he's done. I think whatever health issues that he has that he talked about in his last interviews, I think that and plus too, I mean, Dave, honestly, right now in the car, I've got the last show from the Hollywood Bowl in the car. It's the last Van Halen show ever. Historic show to listen to in the car, but man, Dave sounds bad.
Oh no, listen, there's no doubt that his voice is gone. I mean, not that again, not to beat a dead horse, not that Dave was ever really like amazing as a vocalist ability wise, but he's really been hurting his image lately with his performances. I just think that at some point, if he does have a health thing, I think he'd rather kiss the fans goodbye and let it happen, whatever's happening. God forbid, but
yeah, when he came back to Van Halen in 07, he sounded good, or he was
Good for Dave. Good for
singing the
Dave.
songs. He was
Yeah.
singing the songs, but he doesn't sound as he's aged. It's gone.
I mean, I've said this a million times before on A Million Artists. Yeah, Dokken, Kiss, Roth. I mean, all these guys, they're struggling to sing. I feel bad, but I'm glad that I have the ability to see them in some capacities. I really am. I feel different about Vince Neil because I don't think that he's lost his ability to that level. I think he's just lazy. And could get back in some sort of shape, or at least memorize the fucking words to his songs.
Well, yeah, that
yeah. I'll take you if you can't sing. I'll still give you my dollar just to see you try, rather than I'm not trying at all. Fuck you, I've got your money.
Yeah,
So
I mean that was me with Dokken, because I knew. I mean, everybody knows that Don doesn't sing like he used to, but man, it was amazing show.
I'd go for George, and
to see him and George again. And Don was
Yeah.
genuine. Don was genuine. He talked a lot about his illnesses, his injuries, and all that. And
yeah,
he said,
he's hurting now, and I
He
feel
is.
bad because it's sad that he put out that last album that said, "Oh, these are lost Dokken tracks," and they were, but he tried to re-record the vocals recently, and it came out just unlistenable, really unlistenable.
That's too
And it's too bad but again, like I said, if you get a chance to see them, you see them. You have to.
Right.
Yeah,
It's history. It's history. Like
Bingo.
Tony said it before. Tony said it might be their last show ever that I saw.
Yeah.
Who knows?
It's true. It's true.
With George there.
With George,
yeah.
right?
Look, I saw Metallica, with Cliff Burton, one of the last shows they did with him. I didn't know it was his, one of his last shows, but
Yeah.
Yep.
Later that month he died.
Yeah, man.
But anyway, let's have a better new year.
Yes.
Yes. And we will have many more episodes of Show Me Your Pick in this coming new year. A lot of cool players, cool memorabilia. Yeah. Good times.
Yes, it is.
Good times ahead, boys and girls.
Good times. So,
and we'll sure you'll be coming back too, Mr. Mankuta.
I will give it my best shot.
Yes.
John, always a pleasure.
Always welcome. Yep.
Before
I appreciate
we scat out of here, we are going to bring back
our girl Sandra. Yeah.
There she is.
The lovely Miss Picorni.
Hello.
Picorni. We love you. Look how pretty she looks. You look awesome, Sandra.
Thank you. Thank you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
To you and Ricky both.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we are in a new year. 2022. All right. Kids. Keith Campbell, congratulations.
Yeah.
Mail your stuff out.
Very cool, man.
Yep.
Nice.
Quentin F. and James.
All right. And so, winners waiting at the party. I will email you the link as soon as we end this. We're going to have some fun.
Bring your passes.
It's Quentin.
Have your pass
Yes.
ready.
Can't get in without it.
Yep.
And what happens backstage?
Stays backstage.
Somebody,
I've got my nipple tassels ready for everyone, so ready to go.
email email Quentin
Well,
that
thank God
link,
somebody does.
and he'll
Sorry.
let me.
Love you guys in the chat. You guys be good and be well.
What's your profanity?
Yeah.
Or
Thank
swear
you.
all you want. Either one.
Either
What's your profanity? Surprise, motherfucker.
I thought they were coming to collect my money. I'm sorry. I get scared with that voice.
They were kicking the door in.
They know exactly where I am all the time.
They do.
All right.
Oh, Sandra's favorite.
What's up, fuckers? Love that. Yes, I do.
Nice.
That's
I
how
wanna
I
meet
start
that
all my
kid.
meetings.
Definitely want to meet that kid.
All
What
right.
was that from? What was
I
that
have
from?
no idea. It's just in a meme like soundboard that I found.
You know, you could probably Google that. You could probably say, Google, what is this? And play
I
that.
could.
And it might tell you.
Maybe. I'll have to look.
Yeah.
It's funny.
I'll put that on my homework assignments.
All right. So
Yeah.
we're going to send Quentin a link. I just sent him the link, and he'll pop in. And you never know who else might pop in. So we can house 10. So we're going to have to bring you in, and one of us will have to hop out.
Hopping.
I don't
But-
think I've ever been on a YouTube chat, even in a green room with Quentin James before.
I haven't.
This is cool.
Yeah, you're in for a treat.
Excellent.
It's like a Snickers bar with a razor blade in it.
Hey Sandra, in the
Yeah,
private
that's
chat,
awesome.
I
Yes.
found it. In the private chat, there's the link to the YouTube of the original Vine.
Oh,
Is
okay.
that the original with the kid?
What's up, fuckers? Yeah.
Good job, man.
Yeah. This
All
little,
right.
this little kid screaming at somebody. I guess they took his phone or something. I don't know. That's too funny.
Oh, is that the kid?
No, that's not the kid. Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
Jenny Lane. Cool. Yeah, that's the
All
kid.
right.
in the private
She
chat.
looks like a guy. Put her tongue between my thighs.
This is how I enter.
Yeah, so don't
Sorry.
forget, kids, Wednesday we'll be talking about the David Lee Roth run that starts Wednesday, and we got a special guest. We'll announce that on Monday. Right, Sandy?
It might be Dave. Who knows? You never know.
cool.
Soon. We'll be announcing
That'd be
that
awesome.
soon.
Monday.
Dave
Today's
the deli
Saturday,
delivery
yeah.
guy. I didn't say David Lee Roth. It's Dave the delivery guy.
Dave's not here,
Works
man.
at the deli.
Dave's not here, man.
Dave's not
Come on,
here,
Dave.
man.
Come on, Dave. Give us a
Yeah.
break.
Who is it? It's Dave. Dave's not here, man.
Yes, we.
Where's
will be
Zed?
talking
Zed's
about
dead.
Yeah.
The David Lee Roth Vegas. Yeah. So, fingers crossed they start Wednesday night and do their thing. And we'll keep track of that. And so, the Mammoth tour starts on the 18th.
Nice.
And that guy right there is going to be at opening night. Yeah, he is.
Opening night, man.
Oh yeah.
He's going to be that guy.
He is.
As long as David Lee Roth will be there.
Big Tom is lit.
Mammoth, WBH, and Dirty Honey. Right on. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
good bill.
that's just a couple of weeks away.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. All right.
Yes, it is.
All right, kids.
Yeah, we gotta go.
We're going to scoot out of here. Thanks so much, John Mankuta.
Yes.
Thanks for
Rock
being
on,
here,
everybody.
bud.
Happy New
Love you,
Year.
man.
Yeah, man.
Love you all. Happy birthday.
All right, let's thank you.
I love you long time.
Love you long time.
All right, so we are out of here.
Happy healthy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
They love you long time.
Let's take Betty White's example and be kind to each other and to animals this year. Let's make this a little better than previously.
Yeah, man. Amen.
Well said. All right, kids. Have a good weekend. We'll see you back here next Saturday night. Show me your pick. Charles Green, Sandra, Brandon, Ben, Tom, Analog Kid, John Mankuta. We are out of here.
Night all.
Thumbs up. See ya.
Later.
Bye.
Night, guys.
Bye. Bye.
All right.
What the fuck is that?
What?